Well, howdy there, partner. How's it going? Welcome to the curio shop. Okay, so today, I didn't mean to make myself this big. Today, we are going to be doing the continuation of yesterday. So, like I kind of said from yesterday's stream, this is probably the more spicy of the two halves because this is when Amberlynn goes in on me. This is when she freaks out. This is when she calls me names. So this should probably be more entertaining for you all. Simply put. Um, yeah. So I'm going to get everything loaded up here. I have Twitch. I have YouTube tab. I just don't have Amberlynn's channel. So I just need Amberlynn's channel. So the trajectory of how the next couple days is going to look is we are going to finish the second half of the Let's Talk About the Drama stream. Amberlynn is going to stream at 9:30 tonight. We will more than likely cover that tomorrow. If she only does 1 hour, we should be able to get it done in one day. But if for whatever reason she goes on 2-3 hours, whatever, and rages and whatever, it will probably take us a couple days. So that is what the next couple of days are going to look like. Let me pull on up where we were. I want to say we were right around 1 hour, 20 minutes. So F11, pull Streamlabs up. I appreciate y'all's patience as I set up a little bit here. Okay, 1 hour, 20 minutes. There we go. Right around here. Jordy's Agent of Chaos. I have more Agents of Chaos coming this week. Stay tuned. Be sure to be following my second channel here on YouTube, Oh Lordy, More Jordy. On More Jordy, we do things that are not Girl World related. It's normally just me driving around talking about meaningless things in my car and eating. But it's fun! Or at least it's fun for me. And that's all that matters, right? What I want. Sleepy Emerald, thank you so much for a year and a half of membership. Do you suspect that Emily and Amber are still together after all this, or do you think they're broken up? I think that they're fighting right now. So currently, I think that they're broken up. Obviously there's no way of knowing for sure, but after what happened with Emily sending corn to that other TikTok creator, remember, yesterday we took a look at Emily sending corn, like in the form of points, in the form of money. She was sending that to another TikTok creator, and she admitted to that TikTok creator that she did call Amberlynn Pocahontas and Melted Candle. So I think that they're fighting right now. It's very possible that they have made up in the past 24 hours, but who knows? I think that Amberlynn's vibe and her energy tonight will kind of be indicative of what's taking place in the background. Kathy, my favorite subscriber, thank you so much for gifting a subscription. Spicy Shrimp, hello. I was fired from my job of 8 years. Your stream's the only thing keeping me alive right now. I am so sorry to hear that, Spicy Shrimp. Oh, well, if I have some corny advice for you, when one door closes, another opens. Hang in there, hon. Brian Cook, thank you. Let's give credit to the Agent of Chaos, Pink Labubu, for this rant. Honestly, I credit all of this to the Pink Labubu. I really do. I cannot wait to see what other types of mishaps occur because I am about to be an owner of a legion of Labubus. So we'll see if they continue to bring the chaos, if they continue to bring the drama. I'm hoping so. Does Amber stream tonight? Yes, in exactly 2 hours. Droid, please. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. To the Labubu Fund. Away! All right, let's get back into this, y'all. We're going to start her at 1.5 speed. Let's hop back in.
Cousins The people who are on my aunt's side is literally just that, on my aunt's side. It's because people play the side game. I don't. I don't. And then the people on my mom's side, they love me. We hang out. We this. We talk. We that. But my
You don't play the side game, Amber? Oh, come on. Side of fries? Side of onion rings? Side of mac and cheese? Doesn't play the side game. She also played the side game as Erica's side chick. Everyone remember Erica? I'd say you play the side games in more ways than one.
whole thing is like, I don't do the side thing, and my aunt is pissed off about it, and it came from my mom's womb, so it's just like naturally she's like, like it's just a lot. He thinks he knows because he watches you 24/7. It's weird energy.
And I'm sure it's painful because you love him. Well, it's become almost an addiction for me when you follow anybody, right?
She just said I'm an addiction.
You are. Amber, we're obsessed with you. We're all infatuated with you. You are an addiction. I call Girl World Hotel California, for crying out loud. You absolutely are an addiction.
I'm her addiction? Wait, let me listen.
Well, it's become almost an addiction for me when you follow. You love him. Well, it's become almost an addiction for me when you follow. Because you love him. Well, it's become almost an addiction for me when info because you love him.
Okay, why is she playing this 5 times?
Well, it's become almost an addiction for me when you follow. Because you love him. Well, it's become almost an addiction for me when you follow anybody, right? For that long, and it was how I learned about
sweet love. It's not an addiction. I'm your fucking niece. Like
my niece. It's how I kept up with her life. Yeah. I would watch her YouTube and then I'd comment to her because we were states away, building the relationship over the years. While all this was happening in the prison times and just all the drama, all the abuse, everything. But she lied to me every single time. Every relationship was the best relationship, the love of my life. They're so great. They treat me.
Have you ever had BPD, bro?
So great until it's over.
Have you ever had BPD, bro? So Amberlynn saying that every relationship is the best relationship that she's ever been in can and will be attributed to the fact that she has or claims to have BPD. Have you ever had BPD, bro?
And then you guys see it like clockwork. Yep. But I have 13 years of text. There's never nothing,
I have 13 years of text because I kept all this info like files.
Insanity.
Oh, keep mimicking her. Keep mimicking her, Amberlynn. She might release said texts. She also put something up on her community tab earlier today. Do you guys want to take a look at it? Let me pull it up. But first, Alexandra Johnson has sent in 10 gifted memberships. The community is widening. Thank you so much for doing that, Alexandra Johnson. I would love some heart emojis for Miss Alexandra Johnson, if you guys wouldn't mind. We also had Sad Cortex send in 10. I don't know about y'all, but I think that makes 20. Hey, thank you so much, Sad Cortex. Brain emojis, please. And then last but not least, we had Churro Squirrel send in 5. 25 gifted memberships, not even 10 minutes in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the 3 of you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Let's get some squirrels as well. All right, let me find her community tab. She said something along the lines of like, oh, like I might have more to say, or, oh, okay, you know what? Let me just find it. All right. So she put this up on her community tab earlier today. This is all bittersweet. Coming from a family that makes you feel like you have to prove everything at some point or another, I save everything. In addition, it's made me an honest person almost to a fault, but it's easy for me to keep my stories straight that way. My stories don't change depending on who I'm talking to. The good, the bad, all truth. Gosh, looking through all these conversations, it's been a very long road, all to arrive at a dead end. Oh my goodness. It kind of sounds like she's not done. And if you guys were watching the original stream when I had a conversation with her, she had a lot to say. I mean, she can talk. She has a lot of things to say. So I would be surprised if she's finished and we don't get text messages, or she doesn't reach out to another reaction channel, maybe even returning to this one, who knows. But I would be surprised. If Amber were smart, she would be kissing this woman's ass. She would be apologizing. She would be saying, oh my God, I didn't know that you felt ignored. I'm so sorry. What can I do to make it up to you? You know what? I'm going to be there for you now. I listened to everything that you said. I can tell that you're hurt. That would be a smart decision of her. But, stubborn, hard-headed Amber, she's probably thinking to herself, I don't owe her anything. No, screw her. She went and talked to a reaction channel. That kind of attitude's not going to prevent the release of these text messages. So I think that texts will get released. I don't think that we're finished with Tammygate.
This is supposed to be your aunt, and she totally violated your privacy to inject herself into the narrative. It's so weird. It's so weird. Why did she care about your love life? I don't know. Weird. It's all weird.
Why does your aunt... Why does your aunt, someone who at one point was a major part of your life, care about your love life?
Remember when she was working at the place with Destiny, taking care of the elderly people, which that was a crock.
Spooky. It's not always an excuse, but sometimes a reason, love.
But
don't feel bad about it.
How was it a crock of shit?
Well, she made it like she was working full time and doing all this stuff when she worked.
Stuff I already talked about. Oh,
very little and just sat there
I'm
to
exhausted.
be up Destiny's ass. Destiny was the one who was actually working. Just stuff like that. But at that
exactly.
time,
I think I'd be mad at her too if my aunt did this.
Planning meals and we're trying. She would have me. I would take pictures of everything I ate. I would calculate how many points it was and break it down to her every single meal, every single day, and then she'd do nothing. So that gets old after a while, and then I'd stop, and then why'd you stop? Well,
Hey, come on. Get all animated about this too. Why is there no pause with the space bar and freaking out and throwing your arms up in the air? I used to help her try to diet. I used to help her with Weight Watchers. I used to try to help her with portions. Where's the pause? Where's the refute to all of this? Or are you letting her run her mouth about this because it's true? Well, I think most, if not all, of what she said was true, but this especially.
Because you're not doing it, why would I take the extra time over and over and you do nothing? So then we'd start talking about
exactly, Corky, because it's not. She has nothing new. This is all shit that she went to Kiwi Farms about, and all shit that her and I have already talked about over and over ad nauseum. Like nothing new, because I have grown. I'm a grown woman. I am literally almost 40. I hate saying it, but.
Well, yeah, I mean, no one can argue that. No one can argue that. Amberlynn has grown.
Ugh, like people change.
Packing lunches, and that I think these people talked about this years ago. But when I caught her in this lie, that's when I couldn't trust her ever again for anything. I knew she was capable.
All failed
of
diets. This is a
lying.
nothing sandwich.
So
It's just
tells me that where
she's stuck in the past.
They don't allow
Yeah.
employees to bring their own lunch to work.
Oh,
yeah.
That you have to eat the food that they prepare for those older people, like cafeteria food kind of stuff.
Can't bring your own lunch.
Yeah, cannot. No. So I was just like, what the heck? So I can be vindictive sometimes when I get to my end. So I can be vindictive sometimes when what the heck? So I can be vindictive sometimes when what the heck?
Okay, I'm not here for her replaying everything 10 times. I let her do it the first time. We're not doing this again.
So I can be vindictive sometimes when I get to my what the heck?
Okay, like Amberlynn, please learn how to live stream. No one wants to hear the same thing 7 times in a row.
So I contact your work and I just say something like, hey, I was thinking about applying for employment at your place, but I'm on a very strict diet and I pack my own lunch every day. Do you have a refrigerator or an area where we can keep our lunches? Oh yeah, we have a full kitchen, refrigerator, microwave, blah, 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 blah. Thank you very much. Confronted Amber about it. She had put a sign up in the room. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, JB.
She handwritten.
Yeah.
Bring your own food.
She wrote a sign.
The picture is down in this very same. Oh, it was just crazy. So I confronted her about it. She was busted with that too. So you can see even
Right,
the
Mary?
stupidest
I
things.
know, neat.
She created a sign that said no employees are allowed to bring back lunches, put it up on the wall, took a picture of it, and sent it to you.
Oh, God.
Yeah, crazy things.
Oh my God.
I still think that that's iconic. I still think that that is funny as hell. No bagged lunches. No rebuttal at all. I know, no rebuttal at all. Yeah, where's the space bar here? Where's the pause and the pointing in the webcam with her finger and waving her hand around and this and that and the other thing? Where's all that now? No? Romeo got your tongue? Samantha Corona, thanks for a gifted membership. I appreciate that. We also had K-Bear. K-Bear, oh my goodness, thank you so much for 20 gifted memberships from K-Bear just now. I think that puts us well above 50 at this point. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Our lovely moderator, K-Bear, guys. Thank you so much. Let's get some grizzly bears. Let's get some polar bears, everything of the sort. And on the heels of K-Bar's generosity, K-Bar, on the heels of K-Bear's generosity, we had iMac send in 10 as well. Thank you so much, iMac. I appreciate you doing that yet again. Guys, we have a lot of memberships going out tonight. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Let's get some kissy emojis for Mac. Thank you so much. I guess we could also do mac and cheese. I don't know. Is there a mac and cheese emoji?
Gosh.
So yeah, it's
Katie, it's weird.
So much. Yeah.
No bagged lunches. Oh my god. What a silly little
And she's talking about something that happened when I was 24 years old. I'm like,
silly little thing to lie about.
oh,
Yeah.
That's scary when people lie about things that don't matter. I wanted to ask you, and it seems like my chat is pretty interested, if you're interested in chatting about the blackmail.
Okay. One thing people
she was trying to come up with a lie. Oh my god. She laughed at busting you, your literal aunt. It's fucking
family in general
unhinged.
probably don't like a lot about me is I'm overly honest, I'm overly blunt.
You're not overly honest, love. You lie. You lie a lot.
I'll kill you with kindness, but when you ask a direct question, I am not going to lie to you. That's just the way it is. So, I was in a very abusive marriage for almost 16 years. The kind of marriage that put
Should I start saying, but how come when I lived with you guys it didn't seem abusive? Does that mean you're lying? Like how she does for me?
it's the fear in your soul to leave. The kind of man that looks at you in your eyes and says, till death do us part, and he means it. Okay? So, during the end of my marriage, I started going out with my mother to karaoke. My mom used to be a very, very good singer. Not only karaoke, but she used to perform back in the day in California, so it's something that we enjoy doing. I met a man at a karaoke show.
You know what? She might be drunk.
She's getting ahead of this. She's getting knee deep into this story. You know what, guys? She might be drunk. Yeah. You know what? I'm not the only one in Oklahoma that can down a buzzball. She might be drunk. Chloe Marchland, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. I believe that's the first time you've ever done that. Thank you so much, Chloe. Oh my goodness, thank you.
She sounds it.
He was actually running the karaoke shows. And I kind of took a liking to him. And it kind of surprised me because I'm not that kind of person. I do value the vows of.
What does her marriage have to do with Amber? She's probably talking about the fact that she cheated on her husband for a long time. And I thought it was wrong. And like I said, I was early 20s. This was like, maybe I was.
But did you know that he was abusive? Did you know that he was potentially putting his hands on her? Or did you just know the baseline? Well, I mean, like, obviously, if you ask Amberlynn this question, she's going to say, no, I didn't know that. But the whole threatening to out the affair to the abusive husband, putting someone in a potentially dangerous situation, that's what I find really gross about this.
22. I might have been 22. And I just didn't.
Why does this matter? I was 22. I was 24. Okay, so you were an adult. Got it.
Agree with it. So.
The marriage,
Not
very
fair.
much so. And I will try everything before I give up. So when I started getting these feelings, it was kind of like, what's going on, you know? Well, I ended up falling for him, and I ended up having an affair with him. And it was, like I say, very, very different for me, my character. It was just something that you don't really plan, but it happens. You know, people can hate me for it, but it happens all the time, and it happened to me. So at this time, I'm living, I have kids still in the house, I have a couple grandkids. Like, it was a total secret kept from everybody. At that time, my sister's staying with me, and my sister doesn't know this is happening either. And I am going to come to the city. I'm living in the next city.
But it's just like going to show that, like, bro, you're not perfect. Like, we all have our fucking bullshit. And it's like, I'm never going to sit here and just outright say it all. But you want to? Like, I could never be that person just randomly out of nowhere. You know, you guys, let's have a spill session on someone for no reason whatsoever. It's weird.
It's about a 15-minute drive. And I'm going to the city to go to karaoke to see this man that I am falling in love with. Also,
Rayan, happy retirement from Romeo and I. I think he's sleepy. Are you okay?
I would never do that at 22 years old. I mean, maybe if it was like a 12-year-old or like a 13-year-old and they don't understand the ramifications of the situation. But at 22, knowing that another woman is in an abusive situation and you hold that over her head, well, hey,
on it. Oh, is it there?
Is this it right here? You want to lay down? Oh, nice and gentle, laying down next to mom.
And this was an ongoing argument that we would have, including with my mom.
You're the one that wants to be here, Amber. You're the one that rushed onto live stream as soon as I started talking about this. You're the one that pressed go live. Don't sigh now. Don't huff and puff now. You're the one that bulldozed onto live stream to make it. I have something to say. It's my turn to speak. Now it's my turn. Don't get all pissy now. You want to be here.
Because I believe if you are an
This is
alcoholic,
so weird.
you have no business going to a bar, period. I don't care what the reason is, and I definitely didn't want to be that person that would take my sister to a bar and expect her to drink a damn soda. You know, but unfortunately, you know, other members didn't feel like that, you know, so.
Did your mom know about the guy that you were flirting with at the
Yes.
time? Okay, so she knew. Okay.
Yes, 100%. And she knew him a lot better than I did before I met him.
Okay.
So this particular night,
The one thing I don't understand is, okay, so the aunt said that she met this dude at karaoke and they're together today, but then Amber said, well, you're with your girlfriend. So I don't know, is she with her woman or is she with a man?
and
You know what's not helpful to your sister? Let me read that. You know what's not helpful to your sister's recovery? Airing her business out without her permission. Yeah, because this is all stuff. This has nothing to do with this is my experience. No, she's pissed off, and this is how she reacts to it.
I got caught up in it. Yeah, I wanted to go see this man. I wanted to go see him, and my sister
This is the story of how my aunt cheated on her husband.
all of a sudden stopped, like, sister, I want to go. Please, let me just go. I just want to go. You know, I promise everything will be great. And being my sister, supposed to be your best friend, right? I took a chance. And I told my sister, okay, come on. And I took her in the van with me, and we're driving to the city, and I tell my sister what's going on.
Oh.
Sorry.
Let me say,
Maybe Amber is poly shaming.
cry real quick, she said.
Because you're supposed to. I was living a life I didn't like living, but it was happening. And I kind of knew it couldn't keep happening. You know, because again, not my character, didn't feel good. So I opened up to my sister, and everything was good. Well, she tells Amber.
Oh.
And so I actually told the man the night before this happened, ironically.
She actually needs to be quiet. Erin family tea that isn't hers. This air isn't cool. Yeah, this is weird. Yeah, she looks like 15 for me.
And so
15 minutes.
I finally tell this man, you know, I'm going to have to tell my husband. You know, we're not barely even talking.
Like, this
we're
is
sitting
weird,
there at this
man.
point. I'm not living like a double.
What Amber casually leaves out is that he was abusive. Yeah, just so happened to leave that detail out. Right. Giselle Sinclair, thank you so much for 10 gifted memberships, Giselle. Really appreciate that. Oh my goodness. When I think of Giselle, I think of that that one model, and models are usually tall. So let's do some giraffe emojis for Giselle. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Midori. We also had Midori send in 5. Thank you so much, Midori. Really appreciate that. Looks like Midori's last name is Shugiyama. Kind of sounds like sugar to me. Sugar emojis in the chat for Midori.
Double life, but you know, I said I have to tell my husband.
I guarantee
you,
you he hates himself after this for having to entertain this. I hope so.
We were talking about if we wanted to make a feature together and all those things, you know. So we're in the process of that, and that very.
I guarantee you he hates himself after this for having to entertain this. No, I didn't hate myself. We got a rage out of this. We got the no bagged lunches. We had the leg reveal. There was a lot that came out of this live stream. A lot of things that will be long lasting into Amberverse lore. We got a whole story about how Amberlynn blackmailed her aunt, kind of threatening her. Well, hey, if you don't play by the rules here, then I'm going to tell your abusive husband what you're doing. There was a lot that came out of this live stream.
Very next day is when Amber tried to blackmail me, and she said things like,
Mary.
and it was to try to get my sister to come live with me again, because I would not let her back into my home. She said, I wonder what your husband would think if she knew you were doing what you were doing with the karaoke guy, and that's how.
Oh no, 22-year-old Amberlynn didn't like seeing her mom homeless, so she blackmailed and said, oh, I wonder what your husband would do. Isn't that what she's been doing this whole time? Like, what?
No. I mean, yeah, as unfortunate as the situation was, the aunt did not owe your mom. Housing her, putting her up like that, allowing her to stay with them, no adult is entitled to that. Well, I didn't want to see my mom homeless, so yeah, I did what I had to do. No, you don't put another woman in a potentially dangerous situation because you don't like seeing your mom homeless. It doesn't work like that. You don't prey on someone's generosity like that. I mean, quite literally biting the hand that feeds. Immediately confessing. Yeah. Immediately confessing. Did she just condone blackmail? She was protecting her mom, you guys! Yeah, that's how she's going to word it. I was protecting my mom!
What are you? I'm literally so confused. Holy fuck. I'm lost.
I knew she knew.
The very
Spooky, I thought they were married for financial reasons. I was lied to.
next day, she told her, and then she used it
Well,
against
the
you.
very next day, she threatened because she knew.
I didn't tell
The joke
anyone.
was on her because, like I said, I had already told him the night before I was going to have.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, you threatened it. Whether or not you went ahead with the threat, you still threatened her with it. That's a really shitty thing to do. You threatened another woman in a potentially dangerous situation. She might have been thinking to her, she might have been anxious at the time thinking, oh my God, well, I don't know. Is Amber going to text him? Is Amber going to call him? Is Amber going to say something? I mean, should I get out of here? Am I safe here? Putting that kind of anxiety on someone is shitty in itself. Whether or not you did it or not is kind of besides the point. You blackmailed her.
Have to tell my husband. It was getting to that point. No, I did not expect it to be.
I love how I'm the bad guy in this. Someone is cheating on their actual husband, but I'm the bad guy because I was like, well, what would you have to do if he found out? But yeah.
Why are you conveniently leaving out the fact that it was an abusive relationship? I mean, context is everything. If it was just arbitrary cheating, we would be having a very different conversation right now. Eileen, thank you. Amber said she hasn't cheated, but if she was with Emily this whole time, why have tone pecs with Dalton? Dalton was the end of 2023, so that's been a while. She did not get into a relationship with Emily until last July, so she met Emily about 6 or 7 months after that happened. Zinka Cat, thank you. Every time I see your live, I yell to myself, Jordy! Thank you, Zinka Cat. Appreciate you being here again tonight. Jordy's right butt cheek, thank you. For the Labubu Fund, gotta catch them all. Appreciate that. I know, I'm trying. Meek and Hers, thank you. Just my daily offering to the Labubu. This is all going straight to this is all going to be a direct deposit straight to their bank account. I don't know. I might have to steal it like Amber stole the inheritance. Meow Kells, thank you. I was watching One Piece before this, but I immediately paused it and ran here as soon as I got the. Oh, thank you so much for pausing your show and making me a priority. Appreciate that, Meow. Feisty and Tired, thank you so much. Everyone say thank you to my husband because he told me Jordy's live. Oh my gosh, the town crier shouting out through the halls of the house. Oh, hey, Jordy's live. We appreciate Feisty and Tired's husband. Thank you. Chloe sent in 5 additional gifted memberships. All right, Chloe, you wore me down. I didn't give you an emoji the first time. Hell, I don't know. Chloe March. March has St. Patrick's Day in it. So let's get some shamrock emojis. Thank you so much, Chloe.
I'm the bad guy. It's not the cheater. I feel like I'm in unhinged land.
That next day, by all means. But because of what Amber said, I told her, well, joke's on you, because I was going to tell him anyway. So I walked right into the next room and said, guess what? You were right. I am having an affair, and we're done.
Oh my
So
gosh.
it backfired on her, but the fact that she tried made me pretty sick. You know, I was just like,
At what time?
That made you sick? I didn't try. It was something I mentioned as a 22-year-old child, pretty much.
Oh, come on, hon. Don't do this. Don't walk it back now. No. I mentioned it. Don't play with words here. She's always bitching that other people were twisting her words. Well, I didn't blackmail her. I just casually mentioned it. Yeah, 22-year-old child. Did you catch that? A 22-year-old child. Oh my god. I was graduated from college at 22.
And we're done. So it backfired on her, but the fact that she tried made me pretty sick. You know, I was just like,
At what time?
That made you sick? I didn't try. It was something I mentioned as a 22-year-old child, pretty much. Young adult, excuse me. I know people will take that and run with it. But yet, you could sit here and do all of this crazy unhinged stuff, and I've never done this to you, and this is not the first time you've done this to me. Okay.
Like, what year was this?
This was in 2011 or 2012. I ended
Oh, I wasn't 22 then. I was 20. I was 20. I was 20. Okay.
up getting with them.
Guys, get it right. Get it right. All you hating ass bitches in the chat, get it right. 20-year-old child.
Man, I ended up having a mini stroke kind of thing. Was put in the hospital. The doctor said, "Hey, I told you you need to reduce your stress, or you're going to die." Well, you came close to it, and from that moment on, I never returned back to my home. I went to my mom's house to recover because I had Bell palsy and I was paralyzed halfway on my left side. So I had to do some speech therapy, some walk-ins, some physical therapy, and I walked away from that marriage. And then I ended up getting with that man,
Also, you were just trying to survive in the chaotic environment they created. Yup.
and I'm happily with him 13
Oh my
years.
God.
That's not blackmail, Spooky.
Good. I love
He is
that.
my
That's not
love
blackmail.
story. He is the cream of the crop.
It wasn't blackmail. It wasn't blackmail. Lori, thank you. When a couple with this kind of dynamic makes up, do they have a makeup feeding? Oh, like how some couples have makeup sex? A makeup feeding. Oh my god. Dr. Siren, thank you. I've been waiting for this all day. Oh my god. Welcome, welcome, doctor. Becca Marie, hello. Thank you. Bariatric Turtle, really appreciate your very generous super chat. I just ordered 4 Labubus to keep this chaos going. That's how it works, right? Oh my gosh. I think it's cool if you guys get Labubu. I think they're fun. I mean, yeah, they're trendy, and yeah, we'll look back on this one day and be like, oh, remember the Labubus? But I don't know. I think they're fun. Trends are fun sometimes. You guys should get Labubus. You should. They're fun. Put them on your purse or like your keys or something. I don't know. Tummy Rupples, thank you for 13 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back to the Twitch team. Talk to the turtle. Hello. I guess I am. I'm here for the drama. Just finished part 1. Oh my god. Well, thank you so much. And I appreciate you being here for part 2. Thank you so much, Turtle Talk to the.
So,
They say love story, but their marriage is so boring and lame that they had to get a girlfriend on the side.
yeah. So it's something.
Oh, they had to get a girlfriend on the side. Wait, no, hold on. Their marriage was so boring that they had to get a girlfriend on the side. Oh. Oh, wait, so it is poly. Oh. This is the first that I'm hearing this. Poly. Well, Amber, you should know about poly. She's just jealous. Yeah, weren't you the side chick to a marriage as well?
She tried to use against me, but it didn't work. But the fact that she wanted to was very hurtful. I had taken her and her brother from California on a trial stay with me before they turned it.
And
Yeah, I know. Poly shaming. I did. Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that, you guys. Yeah, poly shaming. This is shitty. This is right up there with the blackmail. Yeah, poly shaming. Yeah, Amberlynn's always running her mouth. Oh, fat shaming, fat phobia, shame, 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 shame. Poly shaming. Yeah, I know. This is shitty. This is. Yeah. Jade was poly. Yeah, I know. So you were with someone in a romantic relationship for 2 years and they were poly, and now you're talking shit on poly people. Just loves to out people, doesn't she? Well, she probably figures that she's in her guidelines to do it because the aunt's saying stuff about her. And to think that she went to Pride. Yeah, and to think that she went to Pride. Spooky Betty Boop, thank you so much. A warm lavender bath and a Geordie stream. What a wonderful way to end the evening. Oh my god, I love lavender. It's very calming. Have a great bath. Thank you so much again, Spooky Betty Boop. Hope you have a good rest of your Sunday.
living with you was one of the worst experiences of my life.
18. In fact, I think she had just turned 18, but he was under. They wanted to stay, but I told them they had to go back and do it the right way, the legal way. But by all all means, come back to me. I'll take you in a heartbeat. You know, he came back. Tony didn't. He's been in and out of prison ever since. So
You didn't have to say that part, but go off.
Well, thank you for sharing your story. I mean, I'm sure that there's way more that you could say about all this. You are more than welcome to.
Will you be cutting contact off with this lady after she's done this to you? Yeah, fuck her, sit on it and spin, bitch. And yes, I'm talking to my aunt that way. I am irate. Fuck the, you know, oh, blood, stick together. Family is supposed to be important, and I have been so unconditional with my family, but it's like, fuck this. Like, I forgave her the first time she did this. I forgave her the second time she did this, and the third, not the fucking fourth, bitch.
Why is she channeling Chantal? Amber, you can't even rage in your own way. You can't even freak out and get mad in your own unique Amberlynn way. You have to steal stuff from Chantal. That's Chantal's. Come on, sit on it and spin. She's really stealing from a Chantal rage stream. Wow. She'll cut contact with Aunt Tammy, but not Emily. Well, the relationship with her aunt wasn't soft and gentle like it is with Emily. 4 strikes and you're out. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, fool me a third time, shame on me. Fool me a 4th time, shame on you, bitch. Sit on it and spin.
I'm done.
To come back on and talk about anything you would like to on my stream in the future. So are you Uncle Bumpy's sister?
No.
You guys kill me. Okay. Uncle Bumpy. I'm so sorry to laugh, but it's just funny. You guys get a lot of things right.
Oh yeah, Uncle Bumpy got outed too. Uncle Bumpy wasn't blood.
Right? Which is impressive. But man, do you guys...
It's not impressive. I'm the one who introduced Uncle Bumpy, you dumb fuck. Ooh, I love calling...
Oh my god, isn't she mean? Isn't she nasty? Oh my gosh. You dumb F. I know, that's really mean. So nasty. Whoa. Her face is so red. I would be ashamed if I was her mom. I know. Oh my gosh. You dumb F. This is the real Amber. I think you're right, Fish Mittens. I think you're right. Yeah. This is mean. This is I don't condone this kind of behavior or this kind of language. And honestly, I don't think that this is appropriate for this medium. This platform, I should know better than anyone what this platform supports and doesn't support right now. And this kind of language, inappropriate. Inappropriate. But you know what isn't inappropriate? Luz sending in 50 gifted memberships. Holy shit, Luz. Thank you so much for 50 gifted memberships. Oh my god, you guys. I think we're well up to over 100 at this point. Oh my god. Let's get some light bulb emojis for Luz. That is extremely generous for you to do. Thank you so much, Luz. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh. We have a ton of gifted memberships. If you haven't gotten one already, who knows? Because they are just coming in like a flood. Thank you so much, Luz. Should we tell her to sit and swell? You're stupid. Sit and swell. Sit and swell. Oh my gosh.
I genuinely have hatred for my own aunt. I usually don't have hatred in my heart. I don't like to have hatred in my heart, but this is fucked up. This is fucked up.
He's messed some stuff up. Okay, Uncle Bumpy was my dad's best friend.
Oh, so he was never blood related?
There's no blood there. Best friend in the whole wide world, and we called him Uncle Bumpy.
Okay, just some random dude.
No, he wasn't a random dude.
Okay.
He was family to me.
And he has passed?
Yes, he has.
Okay, oh, let's do that.
He was a very bad drug addicted person as well.
Okay, alrighty. Well, thank you so much
Just
for
like
your
her
time.
dad in California. That's another thing me and my sister are fighting for. You know, my sister wants to play this Christian role, recovery, sobriety, this great person that I did think she was for many years in sobriety.
She is that. Do not fucking talk shit about my mom. Do not talk shit about my mom. That's one thing you're not going to do. Say what you want about me, but do not talk shit about my mom. If anyone's going to mess with her sobriety, it's you, because you're out drinking alcohol all the time. Your girlfriend does like, literally stop right now while you're ahead. Genuinely stop, please.
But turns out she's turning into this different person, which is a whole other strain. But she still is married to that man, still to this day. even though she lives with another man for, I don't know, 10 years, something like
My mom and dad have been separated since I was 15 years old. It happened when I was 15 years old. So it's been a very long
I don't
time.
know, 12 years. I personally have gotten divorce papers done, like literally sign at the X, initial here, initial here. She hasn't served them. We went out to California. We went out to the courthouse to get the divorce paperwork once again.
Jordy tried to end it, and Tammy said, I have more. And you know what? Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. I mean, my streams are usually anywhere between 2 to 2.5 hours. And I mean, that stream on Friday, that went close to 3.5 hours. But, you know, I knew she had a lot to say. So, you know, I wanted her to use the platform.
We were right there. Still didn't do it. She likes to be married to her abuser. Make that make sense.
Oh,
Shrimp tempura, because she used to do it in front of my mom, which is something I would never ever do. That's never.
yeah.
Yeah, who gives a fuck if she's still legally married? It's the weirdest thing.
No, Amber doesn't really talk about. I mean, there was one time where her mom's current boyfriend's name was leaked by one of Amber's exes, and she got all pissed about it.
Yeah.
They were saying
Her
that.
stepdad now is
Yeah.
my sister's long-term boyfriend, or, you know, he thinks he's engaged. My sister's never going to marry him. She's made that very clear. How could she? She's still married.
Oh, yeah. She was.
This is like about, hey, let's talk shit about my sister and my niece. Like, this is weird. This is weird. We write it down for Mama
One of
Lynn.
the exes of Amber's was
Yes.
implying that he was acting inappropriately toward Amber and Bingo
Oh my God,
or
Jordy.
something. Which,
I wasn't there, of course, but I seriously doubt that. I know
Never
my
happened.
sister's partner, and he's a really cool guy. He's very
Guess it never happened, y'all. You heard it here first. Erica's a liar. If there were any inappropriate actions made at Bingo, they were completely fabricated by Erica. Oh, now it never happened. She denied it back then, too. When Erica originally said that about the stepdad at Bingo. So she lied to Erica. Well, no, she's saying that Erica made that up. It's... Michelle, thanks. Playing Hogwarts, waiting for my boyfriend to bring me sushi. What a beautiful Sunday. Sounds like a nice evening, Michelle. Have fun. Oh my gosh. Iron Chef, hello. Imagine if Amber had the power of the Pink Labubu. She could take down all of the reaction channels. She could. If Amber, you know what? If Amber gets a Labubu now, oh. I'm clocking her on that. I could so see in Amberlynn's next vlog, whenever that might be. You know, it might not be until January, but I could just see, introducing my Labubu. I could see it. Casey Benjamin, thanks. I'm sitting next to my boss, so I'm replay, wisdom teeth intact, and wishing the workday away. Yeah, this probably isn't the best thing to have running while you're next to your boss. We'll see you on the replay, Casey.
very laid back, and you probably can't stand Amber. 'Cause you don't
We actually get along really well. Shocked to hear, right? I almost just said shocked to hear auntie, but I'm never going to say those words ever again. You are Tammy Lynn Robertson, and I literally despise you in this moment. You're a horrific person. No wonder why your daughter literally wants nothing to do with you. And you know what? I sat there and stuck up for you last time I saw her, but fuck that.
like him. You don't like drama at all. You don't like a lot of noise. He is a very chilled, hardworking man.
Yeah, Brittany, vapes have nothing to do with it. My mom has never smoked weed in her life. Like, my mom hates weed. Like, genuinely hates it. Yeah, it hasn't, yeah, not at all.
To just relax and play some bingo at the end of the day. So this is assumption.
But I will tell you one thing. My mom's fiance hates you.
Like I said, I haven't been around them physically, but I can guarantee you.
No, Cass, literally everything that you can think of besides weed, yeah.
Guarantee you.
Seeing how much support you and Mama Lynn are getting for this, do you think this gives you relief in some sort of entertainment because of how absurd it is? It doesn't. This is not giving me entertainment. No, like this is like someone just said you're a very scary person, Amber. I'm not. I'm genuinely not. Meet me in person. I'm not. Anyone would be pissed off with this. Anyone would be pissed. Anyone. Like, if you wouldn't be pissed at something like this, then I don't know. I mean, power to you. Like, power to you, literally. But is it giving me relief that people are supporting me? Sure. But like, this is unhinged. Like,
I mean, other than your few dumbasses in your chat that you keep exactly teardropping, who's supporting you? This is atrocious behavior that she's accusing you of.
this is unhinged. And, you know, have you guys ever noticed, for 1 second, just forget the fact that you hate me and think about it for 2 seconds. Think about this for 2 seconds.
Forget the fact that you hate me. Oh my God. Forget the fact that you hate me. If you have to start off a statement that way, you probably just shouldn't be talking at all.
Have you ever seen me come on here and just randomly like, hey, I'm about to spill some drama on someone without them doing it first? I'm not that type of person.
Yeah.
But all these people come out the woodwork because they know they can. Because there's thousands of people who hate me.
Yeah, I mean, we know that we know things about Destiny's brother and Destiny's father's paternity and stuff because of you. You called her. You called her knowing that she was on live stream. Oh, hey, by the way, your brother and his substance abuse and all this. Yeah, you've come on here and just randomly said shit about people.
So it's easy to like go towards the crowd instead of against the crowd. It's simple. It's simple. Last weekend, sugar glitter. Did you forget did you not hear the full thing of what I said before you answered?
So I mean, all the craziness going on right now, I'm sure that you have more to say about Emily. What do you think what's going on with this cat? I mean, have you seen the stuff about Rarity?
Ooh, I'm about to get pissed.
Ooh, I'm about to get pissed. Amber, you're the one that opened up your laptop. You're the one that clicked on my channel. You're the one that went live. Abby Rose, thank you. Don't let Stink Lynn get fresh with you. Get fresh? No! Oh, Amberlynn, get fresh. Come on. Apathetic Ash, thank you. I love when the circus comes to town. Don't ya? Don't ya? Kimmy, hey Kimmy. Been watching you for a while on the replay. Some of your comments make me laugh, so please take my money for your cult dues. Thank you, Kimmy. I appreciate that. Have a glass of punch on your way out.
I knew there was more to the story.
There isn't more to the story. It's exactly what I fucking said in my last live stream, and that's it.
Because things weren't adding up. One thing I can say about Amber is she does love her animals very, very much. A while back ago, I remember there were things about, maybe the dog's nails being too long, or you know what I mean? But my God, it happens to people, like it's not enough to be like, she's an abuser in my head. She loves her animals. She always has. We've even fought over animal names before because she stole the name of my cat. That's another funny story. Like, what's the chances of two people wanting to name their cat Wasabi?
Oh, she took Wasabi from you.
That's a whole story that actually me and her daughter recently talked about. You're such a troll. That shirt. I swear I was wearing this before all this happened, but that's funny as fuck. I'm glad you consider and say that I love my animals because that do be true. Like they are literally my actual heart and my soul. And the whole thing with the wasabi, I would love to share that story. So when I named Wasabi, like she freaked out. I had no idea that she wanted to name her cat Wasabi. She stopped talking to me for 6 months. Maybe a year because of it, and she slandered me to her daughter. It's a daughter that I saw recently, like a month or two ago, and we were cracking up about this. Like, she was saying, how could someone get so mad about the name? And I was like, I never even knew she wanted that name, never in my life. Because my initial thing was I wanted Wasabi and Ginger. I thought it would be cute if I ever had, got another cat or whatever. It never like turned into that because when I did get a second cat, which was Rarity, Ginger just didn't fit her at all. But anyways, that was crazy.
Yeah.
She took my name, and it's in text another fight we got into because I don't believe. No way. No.
She never told me she wanted to name her cat Wasabi. Never. Ever. And I will literally
Never.
I will literally swear on my own life, on my pet's life, on everyone's life that I love, on everyone in the world's life. She never told me that. So it has to be one of the most unhinged things that she has ever argued with me about. Ever.
Well, I mean, if you're going to wager your own life, I'd rather you wager something that you actually care about.
Lady acting like the world revolves around her. Shannon, it is crazy. It is genuinely crazy.
Way. I was big into sushi. I wanted an orange cat with green eyes, and I was gonna go home Ginger Wasabi. Whatever. She got the cat first. I was living in an apartment, waiting till like.
Wait, hold on. Please address the Hecticon merch. Did you lie to us? I need more info on that because I don't know what you're talking about.
Into a home, so I could have a pet. We lived in our apartment for 9.5 years before we bought our home.
A normal aunt would find that endearing.
Knowing how toxic that household was in the month of November and December of last year, it's crazy to think that with all of that fighting, they were still making merch, or the idea of making merch was still something that they were working on together. Yeah, swear on your own life that you don't care about. Feisty and Tired, thank you so much. Feisty and Tired would like you guys to like the stream. Wouldn't mind that either. Press the thumbs up button. Giselle, thanks again. Thanks for always making me laugh. Can't wait to see what Amber says about the no lunches from home sign. She just rolled her eyes.
Got my pet.
Probably
so I just, took too long.
Yeah.
So she beat me out and got Wasabi. But yeah. But regardless, she does love her animals, in my opinion. Of course, I'm not physically with her, but just by what I've, picked up over the years and conversating and all that. the thing of the cat getting out, the thing I had the problem with is timing.
I do burp. I have resting sad
I
face.
know she'll lie for her girlfriends. Just
Like,
her
do you
girlfriend.
guys remember, no, we're not doing bingo tonight. Do you guys remember when someone took a photo of me at the laundromat and I'm sitting there and I just look so sad and depressed? It's funny because I was having the greatest day that day. I was happy. I was all kinds of stuff. And I look at that photo and I'm like, I don't have resting bitch face. I don't have any of that. I have resting sad face. Like, genuinely.
Swear on orange chicken and we might take you seriously.
I mean, right now I am sad because this is all off the chain crazy. Like, this is like a different type of breed of like, what is happening right now?
To lie for her, so you can't really. You gotta play detective when you're messing with Amber. You know, you just have to. So the fact that
I'm actually so sad for Amber. You look so disappointed. Coming from someone who had similar experiences with family, it's not a good feeling. Yeah, I am disappointed. Look, this is. I never expected this at all. At all.
she came home when she did, I felt was way too soon after losing her. So I felt like she had to know more than what she was sharing.
I don't want to talk about Emily or the whole situation with that, but I came home when I did because I was genuinely not happy there. Even Emily knows that. It's something that I said repeatedly over and over. I was not happy.
And then now knowing more, it all makes more sense.
Nito, I do.
Fighting and that, my sister was going to.
You said you didn't want to do merch because you broke up.
But
yeah.
It's just a whole bunch of little mini lies all in that.
But like I said before, I was protecting her.
Scenario too, and she said she never was going to move there. Okay. That's why we had conversations on we were going to get a moving truck and she was going to give away the couch in her apartment to my daughter and all these different plans, but we were never going to move there. No, that wasn't her intention. She just lies all the time.
It seems like it.
Move here?
And she said she never lies. She's always telling the truth.
I'm confused.
Well, that's another lie. Surprise.
So, I guess it's really anybody's guess. But, just personally, I think that Amberlynn would prioritize her own relationship and trying to hang on to Emily. And if that meant doing something risky with Rarity, I think she would.
Because you're a fucking sick freak and you probably would. Look at your fucking eyes, especially when you're in your car in the van and doing your stupid little vlogs that I have to watch through Yo-Yo Mama because I don't miss a single thing that he watches. And I have to see you in the fucking, sit in some weird parking lot eating your fucking food all the time because that's the only thing you know how to vlog because you don't do anything with your life but play fucking World of Warcraft and fucking pay attention to every fat girl on the fucking internet, especially Amberlynn Reed because you're obsessed with her. So yeah, that's what you would do because I can see it in your fucking eyes, but I would never fucking do it.
It is.
Will the real Slim Amby please stand up? Rap God? That's beyond Rap God. That was beyond Busta Rhymes. That was beyond Trisha Payta's speed reading. Eminem who? That was insane. Do we do it again? We do it again.
And doing your stupid little vlogs that I have to watch through.
I think she would. And trying to hang on to Emily. And if that meant doing something risky with Rarity, I think she would.
Because you're a fucking sick freak and you probably would. Look at your fucking eyes, especially when you're in your car in the van and doing your stupid little vlogs that
I don't drive a van. I don't know. I don't drive a van. I don't know. Do you guys think of my eyes as crazy? Like when you stare into my eyes, you're like, oh yeah, I see it in him. I see crazy in his eyes. I have green eyes. It's the rarest color. Well, I know that some people have like purple eyes and there's like people that have like gray and things like that, but I think that green eyes, it's only like 2% of the population. I like my eyes and I don't drive a van.
I have to watch through Yo-Yo Mama because I don't miss
Amberlynn. Also, Amberlynn's a Majority watcher. If you guys didn't know, I have a second channel here on YouTube called Oh Lordy Majority. I do things on there that are not Girl World related. We have a lot of fun on there. I do encourage you guys to check it out because it sounds like Amberlynn is also a Majority watcher.
A single thing that he watches and I have to see you in the fucking sit in some weird parking lot eating your fucking food all the time because that's the only thing you know how to vlog.
Amberlynn, if you had a driver's license and you were able to go get takeout and eat it in a parking lot, I think that you would enjoy it too. There's something about getting food and eating it in the parking lot and, I don't know, just hanging out. I don't think that it's that bad. I think you would have a lot of fun. But you would need a driver's license first, but you can't. You can't drive.
Because you don't do anything with your life but play fucking World of Warcraft and fucking pay attention to every fat girl on the fucking internet.
There's nothing wrong with playing World of Warcraft. I like World of Warcraft. I'm going to stand behind World of Warcraft. I like World of Warcraft. As far as pay attention to every fat girl on the internet, the only fat girl I cover is her and Chantal. I've made one glitter and lasers video. I mean, as far as like the fat community goes and like fat Pete, no, it's her, Chantal, Eugenia. And honestly, if you take the three of them, that probably averages out to a somewhat normal weight. I don't know, if you average the three.
Especially Amberlynn Reed, because you're obsessed with her. So
What? She got me there. All right, she clocked me there. I am obsessed with her.
So yeah, that's what you would do, because I can see it in your fucking eyes, but I would never fucking do it.
Do what? Play a video game and eat food in a parking lot? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I get it. Like, I'm hurling all this shit toward Amber. I have all of this ammunition. I have all this personal information about her. I judge her life. I critique her life. And then, you know, she doesn't know that much about me. So what she does know about me, she has to use against me. I understand.
It's very hard
Oh my
for me to
God.
wrap my brain around that concept.
Yeah, Auntie. I mean, Tammy, it's hard for you to wrap it around your brain because you know I would never fucking do that, and you knew how much Rarity fucking meant to me. The fucking timing is crazy off the chain coincidence, and it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. If I wanted to stay in Wisconsin, I would have came up with some bullshit like, oh, I'm sick, or oh, my legs, or oh, I can't go. I would have.
If I wanted to stay in Wisconsin longer, I just would have came up with some other bullshit. Careful now, Amber. You're getting very close to telling on yourself. I would have just came up with some other bullshit. Oh my God.
I came up with something that had to do with me. I would not ever put my fucking animals in harm's way like that. When did your stop? Oh, when did your rap? When is your rap? Wait, did you see my legs? When is your rap album coming out? Oh my God, wait. Sis, can we move over to Twitch? I need to clip that. Wait, I need to go back and watch that. Stop. Did I sound crazy? Oh no.
You sounded actually unhinged, and I see it in your eyes. Sophie, thank you. Rarity was missing for hours while that door was open, but Amber didn't notice because she never actually lets the dogs out. They use pee pads. Well, what about the cold breeze? Oh, I know. It's coming up, Ern. It's coming up. Kay Scott, thank you so much. Hello from the UK. I hope you're well. I've lost 63 pounds thanks to your channel. Me? No, that was all on you. Congratulations. I honestly didn't want to be the same size as Amber. You always cheer me up and make me laugh. Oh my God. Well, thank you so much for sharing that with me, Kay Scott. I really appreciate it. Glad that YouTube could encourage you to do that. That's awesome. Lycanomancy, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships on Twitch. Hey guys, thank you so much. For Romy, thank you. Labubu, more like Pazuzu. I don't know what Pazuzu is. KRH, hey KRH. Playing some D&D, I'm gonna lurk. Thanks for the birthday wishes yesterday. My friends got me some wine for tomorrow night and surprised me with a spa day. So I'm gonna miss tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, KRH. I'm sad that you won't be here tomorrow night, but I hope that you have an awesome night. Let's get some number 2 pencils emojis for KRH's birthday. They are a big-time gifted membershipper, and we really appreciate them. Thank you, KRH. She scares me. She's not scary. Just meet her in person. You'd love her. Pazuzu is a demon. Oh, okay. Pazuzu is from The Exorcist. Oh, really? It was named Pazuzu? Like the original one? The original Exorcist? Pazuzu. Oh my God. Is that why they named this Labubu? Pazuzu. I'm watching that new horror movie with Dave Franco later tonight with some friends. It's called Together. I'm looking forward to it.
I love unhinged Amberlynn. It's my favorite Lynn. Rapper Lynn for real. What did I do? Oh my god, you've been spitting bars lately. I'm telling you, when I get really like if someone like literally shocks me and like hurts me that bad, like I pop off. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, you sounded iconic. You're lying. Yeah, you forgot to breathe. Oh, now I have apnea when I'm awake. Oh man, your aunt has fan behavior for real. It's weird. It hurts how you're willing to lie to us when so many people were willing to buy. I've always been a supporter, but now I think I get what people are talking about. And see, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm sorry. Alexis is on Instagram saying you eat shit. Whatever.
But I do watch a lot of shows, crime shows in general, right?
Is she comparing me to crime shows now? What is happening?
Yeah.
No, girl, you're everything. Thank you.
They make you what
Well, honestly, if anybody should be compared to a crime show, it's probably who we're all thinking.
the hell all the time, right? People do some crazy stuff. And so I cannot
I'm like EBGB'd out that she's comparing me to her crime shows.
imagine that way of
These lives are making things worse. I'm fine.
thinking like, hey, I'm gonna let my cat that I love so much outdoor in this weather.
Auntie Tammy, Aunt Tammy, whatever you want me to call you, think with your head for 3 seconds. You know I would never, ever in a million years do that to Rarity. That's why you're sitting here saying, I don't think that she would do that. Because I didn't. The timing is hectic. And for Jordy to like literally manipulate so many people into believing I did it, that's called defamation. That's called defamation and slander. Look up the definitions.
Definition. So you guys know, it's not so much anymore, but you know how Amberlynn was saying recently, I have a lawyer. I have an attorney. I'm going to be putting things into motion. So apparently going through the grapevine right now is that the lawyer representing Amberlynn Reed is a 23-year-old law student who it's just some random girl that she talks to on Instagram. Yeah, that's Amberlynn's attorney. Definition.
And Jordy's lucky that I'm a lazy fucking bitch, or his ass would have been sued forever ago. Because
For what? For what? His ass would have been sued forever ago. Bring it.
he, and among other people, aka the ankle, has made so many people believe the most absurd shit I've ever heard in my life. You're lucky I'm lazy. You're lucky. That's all I gotta say. You're lucky I'm lazy because, honey, I got the money. I got the time. I got the lawyer.
I have all those things too, and more.
But I'm lazy. And most of all, I got the facts and I got the truth. I'm lazy. That's it.
Just to stay longer with
That's it.
Emily. But
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not even gonna go to your own aunt's wedding. Do you think you really would come to Pittsburgh to sue me?
and you hear all the fighting and all the accusations made all throughout there, and I'm just so confused. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we'll ever truly know.
I literally told you, Jordy.
Okay, so we are going to put a pause on this. I am going to run to the run to the restroom, and when I return from the restroom, I have a surprise for everybody. So stay tuned. If you need to go get a snack, if you need to use the bathroom, now is the time, because in a couple minutes, we're about to get into something fun.
you today?
Nice to hear from you again, Aunt Tammy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice to have you back on. So we are currently going through the live stream of everything that Amberlynn had to say in response to what you originally had to say. It kind of seems like polar opposites.
Yeah.
Kind of seems like if you say blue, she says red. If you say white, she says black.
Truly. That's been my world for the longest time. Almost to where, like I had posted earlier, come from a family where you know you're going to have to prove that you're not lying or that you're telling the truth or whatever at some point. And that's why I keep every conversation I've ever had with this girl. So I've been looking through a lot of them today. And the one thread, because of course she's had several different phone numbers throughout the years, but one goes back, 5 years, just on the one that I looked at today. But it talks about a lot of the things that she likes to talk about. Of course, I have my receipts and she don't keep anything. So there's that. But the one thing that I definitely wanted to share in this update, because it's just so like, I keep saying laughable, but it's really like, what the heck? She says, where is she? I'm like in the same zone right now. So the November 1st date, yes, is my sister's clean date. But as most of you seen on her video, the way she said, she even got married on my mom's clean date as if it was some crazy psychotic decision that I made because I'm obsessed with them or whatever it was. It was just a weird thing. So here's the truth behind that. That is my anniversary date with my husband. We got together on November 1st, 2012. So that date was already my date before my sister even found sobriety by 3 years. So, kind of really weird that she would even go there, period, when in reality, I shared my special day. But we didn't plan it. My sister didn't be like, okay, this is going to be the last day I use because it's my sister's anniversary, or vice versa. So it just shows Amber for Amber to try to make something out of literally nothing. But on top of that, my husband's grandmother's birthday is November 1st. Talk about sharing a date. But we were kind of excited about that. Like, how awesome to have a date that means a lot of great things. His grandmother was a wonderful woman. Her birthday, we tied the knot on that day after 10 years of being together and living a life that I only dreamed of with this man. And then my sister finally finds sobriety. That should be a day of celebration all the way around. Yeah. So on top of that, every single year that my sister celebrated a sobriety anniversary date, I would get her medallions. I would make her t-shirts. She's posted several of them. We have pictures of several. But most importantly, on that day was her 7th clean date. 7's always my sister's favorite number, so it was a little special. I got her an extra special medallion. It glue in the dark, and it was beautiful. I was so excited to give it to my sister. My mother, at the time, was getting in my sister's head saying, well, because knowing that I celebrated my sister's sobriety to the extent that I did every single year, my mom was saying things like, well, this is your day. You don't need to share this with your sister. This is you and your husband's day. And even then, I said, absolutely not. I will always celebrate my sister's sobriety.
Oh, that's really special.
On that day, I presented my sister with a very special medallion privately at my wedding. And I have text and pictures and all that to prove every bit of that. Should I have to prove it? No. But again, I have it all in case I have to. So when she said that, it really did shake. I was just like, wow, this girl is just beyond a piece of work.
Wow.
Beyond a piece of work. So that's just one more example of just the absolute craziness.
Oh, yeah.
When she says that I never tried to be a good aunt to her, oh my gosh. When I read back all these texts that I have done with this girl over the years, I wish I had an aunt like me.
Yeah.
I wish I had anybody in my life that tried as hard as I did to be a person for Amber through it all. Even when she disrespected me and lied to me over the stupidest things that didn't even need to be lied about.
Yeah.
You know? But I still wanted to keep loving her. And part of the reason why I'm so hurt right now is because, you know, she says that she texted me in February, something with that picture. That was true. And I did only heart it. Oh my gosh, I'm such a horrible person. I was working at the time, out of town, probably setting up, taking up, busy. So did I get back? But I think you were the one that mentioned it, or it could have been somebody else. That somebody said I was probably really done by then. Right? And I think I was, because if you think about it, I waited all this time for Amber to not only be in my life in a healthy way, but she's moving like 10-minute drive from me. Like, holy crap, I was so excited. And then to go months from Thanksgiving all the way to February. I think we did a Merry Christmas when I had COVID. I answered it the next day. But there was never, from the time me and my sister started arguing, you know, there's always more than just A and B, right?
Yes.
How do I say this? Let me just use my mom as the example because it's part of the formula. So I'm talking to my mom. She's in my life. And my sister is talking to my mom. They're in each other's lives, right? But right now, me and my sister, we're not talking. My mom doesn't have a lot going on in her life. She's elderly. She's sick. She doesn't really do a lot. So really the only thing that she has to talk about is medical stuff and me and my sister. So when she talks to my sister, she may say, oh, your sister's in so-and-so city. They're doing this. Or your sister's sick. Or your sister did this. It's just normal conversation. It's not talking bad about the other person behind the back or stirring the pot. It was just, you know, and my mom would bring it up at times. Like, I just don't have anything else to talk about. You know what I mean? And so sometimes I did get some information through just talking to my mom like any normal person does in normal conversation.
Yeah, as is with a lot of family relationships.
Yes. Maybe my sister and Amber went over to my mom's house one day and was playing cards, and maybe she didn't like the way Amber was talking to my sister and would mention that to me. So when Amber says I haven't been around for 2 years, I don't know nothing, I know a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. And it doesn't always have to be seen with your own eyes. I mean, a lot of, like, you can figure out, you can read between the lines, you know. I know a lot.
Yeah.
My sister is obviously shaken up by this, but I heard on the end of that call, it's very, very low reactive, because I think they don't know what I'm going to say. They know how I am and that I keep all receipts, because it's something I've said since day one.
Yeah.
You know? So I think that's why my sister's laying low, because we can compare stories all day long. And I guarantee you, I will not be the bad one in the equations. Guarantee it.
So in terms of
a sister and an aunt that has been hurt and hurt and hurt and is just finally done and just wants to be heard finally.
So in terms of all of these receipts that you have stockpiled from over the years, are you just kind of waiting for them to see how they react? Are you looking to share that? How do you feel about it?
It just, there's so much of it, so it kind of unfolds, like the November 1st thing up, and I was like, well, man, that's a stupid ass lie or a stupid assumption to make or whatever. So it's like, if it was, where she twisted it around and been like, no, that you got whatever it was, then I could have showed it. But am I going to go through decades of text and start posting each and every one? No. But if something was actually questioned, did you do this? Did you say this? Did Amber say that? Then I would pull them up to prove, no, this is what was said. And this is how I was treated. The whole thing was sending, my sister even a letter. It wasn't about her sending my sister money. I had that. Never asked Amber to send my sister money. It was more a letter. This is the time. She always said she wanted my sister. But then when she could reach my sister and actually write her, and I would explain to her, this is the time. My sister can't go nowhere. You could be writing her and getting some of these answers that you've wanted, building a relationship. Now's the time, and she would say and do, and then never, ever, ever did. And then wants to use it. Oh, well, my mom wasn't there for me. Like, it was just a lot of, but as you guys notice, she always expected me. Like, what makes a difference? I'm my sister's sister, right? I'm my sister's younger sister. I lost my sister when I was around 11 years old, I believe. I think she was like 13, 11 is when she left. And I've been fighting for it ever since. And through this, it has really shown me that I have put in so much, gotten so little in return. All I've done is give. Amber doesn't even know even close to what my age is. When you start realizing stuff like that, it's crazy. By the way, I'm 54. I'm not in my 40s.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
she
just a little
doesn't
bit
care.
off. Just a little bit off, yeah. And it just really kind of showed me, I've invested so much for so long for absolutely nothing.
And the thing that I've kind of been saying is that I think that the reason why she has tried to take the side of her mom and not be on your side is because she can't manipulate you, and there isn't anything that she can do to have power or hold anything over you.
Yes, I am the only person that at the end of the day is going to say it how it is, 100% truth, even if it hurts. I even tell my own truths. I've made my mistakes. It's not like I'm like, oh, I'm better than y'all and you guys do all wrong and I'm perfect. I've never been that. But I will call you on your shit and they don't like that. And for the longest time, up until very recent, I have found myself having to hold back to protect the other person, be it my own daughter, my niece, my sister, my mother, whoever it is. And then I think I'm finally at the point where, like, well, what about me?
Yeah. Well, Amber has had
my truth be told.
Yeah. And Amber's had a lot to say about your relationship with your kids. I don't know if you watched her stream.
Yeah, she wanted to bring up my daughter. Me and my daughter haven't talked in, man, unfortunately, I think it's 3 years this year. And I, too, with that, on the Bible, do not know 100% why I had all my grandkids spend the night before this happened. We had the greatest time. We ate, we painted, we just did all the things. 9 grandkids in one living room. It was not easy, right? But we had a great time. Sent my 2 daughters pictures throughout the night. It was wonderful. The very next day, my youngest daughter disowned me and my oldest daughter, went off on us, said never to talk again, and she hasn't. But that is truly a totally unrelated, nothing to do with Amber or my sister, long going, but it's a story, all right.
I think it just goes to show that she's willing to go toe to toe with you, and if you say things about her, she's gonna pull out stuff on you.
Yeah. I mean, I seen that clear. I mean, that her video reaction, like I've seen a lot, you know, but that was just something. You could tell when they hit the sore spots. You could tell when she like was kind of like, oh my God.
Yeah.
She said that. You know, I mean, it's pretty obvious. She got very defensive in the right parts and, you know, all this stuff.
Yeah, she had some pretty
she
nasty
mentioned
names for you.
Several things. And then if you even think about that, if she loved me and she wanted me in her life and all these things up until I just did what I did a couple days ago, why were you talking shit with my daughter about me? And the way that she says that she hates me and my sister don't like me and all that, that's stuff that they've talked about and felt for a long time, wouldn't you say? This isn't just I'm mad because Auntie's talking anger, you know?
Yeah.
So that makes me wonder. And then the fact, I mean, just that she went and seen my daughter that she's talking about one time since she's lived here. One time. And it was to hurt me. I guarantee it. Because if you have a family member that's done what my daughter has done, why would you go visit her? To go talk shit? Well, you know, it doesn't make sense. So that was just another stab. And I heard the slow death by a million cuts or whatever on that one reaction channel I heard. It was exactly that. It's exactly what it felt. I've been getting cut and cut and cut and cut, and now they want to know why I'm bleeding.
Something major that we have kind of been talking about is Amberlynn's response to the blackmail, and that she said that she was a 20-year-old child and she mentioned it. She never blackmailed. She never went through with it. Was she aware that you were in an abusive relationship?
100% she was aware, and being 20 is not an excuse. She knew exactly what she was doing. How you guys see her go vile in her tone and her behavior and her tantrum, it was exactly like that. Let me tell you, she comes from a household of abuse, violent, domestic violence, screaming at the top, spitting in your face. I mean vile. And so that's what she learned it from her parents.
Okay.
So yeah, it was bad. It was very bad.
I mean, putting another woman in that kind of situation. I mean, I couldn't imagine how nerve-wracking that must have been if you were potentially thinking maybe somebody was going to put hands on you.
And literally, I never thought of it from that perspective until now. Until someone said in the comments, and to think, no, everyone's ignoring the fact that she did this after knowing, and she did know. My whole family knew. And he would look at me in the eye, say, until death do us part, in a very psychotic way, many, many times. And when I finally had enough, I literally told him, take me out, because life with you is far worse than death where I believe I'm going. And that's when I was willing to die to leave him.
Wow.
But yeah, she was willing to assist in the matter, I guess.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, out of everything that we talked about, I would probably say that stood out the most.
Yeah. And then, okay, so then we can also, all the things that she said in that video was to get to me. The bed bugs, like, that's pretty funny that she even brought up bed bugs at the time that she did, right?
Cockroaches.
And it's just, it's to make me come off like I'm this dirty person, right? Well, there's a little bit of truth in that. My house did have bed bugs just a few weeks ago. I've mentioned before, we travel a lot. We stay in hotels a lot, almost every weekend. And when my husband came back from Salt Lake City, we got a couple bites on our arm and we started looking. So I YouTubed and they told me to take an iron to my mattress and that if we had them, they would come up to the surface. So I did, and I seen a couple, and I got rid of my bed and my living room furniture because I'm not playing with that. Like, I heard how horrible those are to get rid of. So yes, I got rid of all my furniture recently, and I have spent the last few weeks deep cleaning my house like you wouldn't believe. We already have pest control as a normal service every month since we bought this house 3 years ago. So it's just the way she says it, as if it's this horrible, you know, like, and I'm mad at her because how does that even make sense? You said yourself, I haven't seen you in 2 years. Why would I be taking out the fact that I have bed bugs out on you?
Right.
But, you know, it had nothing to do with about being gross. In fact, when people heard that, like people that know me, like, you're one of the cleanest people I know. I'm like, yeah, but let Amber tell it. Someone who's been in my house.
I mean,
one time.
really, I think that was only brought up just to make your character look bad.
Exactly. And then another part that I heard was, you know, in her old video when she came, we went out to bowling and we went camping and we had so much fun and she just had the time of her life. And then when she came back to live with me, it was boring and we didn't have food and all that. Well, something I'd like to say about that is I was struggling back in those days very much in multiple ways. So the fact that I took her camping, took her bowling, did anything extra, I had to sacrifice to do that. I can't tell you how I pulled that off, honestly, because if at the same time I didn't have enough money to eat.
And even at that point, she was 18. You didn't owe her shit.
Absolutely. But besides, it's like she don't see the fact that, wow, my aunt was really struggling there, but she still, when I thought it was just a visit, I pulled out all the cards I can to do what I could for her. And then she lied and said about food stamps. She never got food stamps living with me. She didn't live with me long enough to get food stamps.
There were never any food stamps.
There was never. I was on food stamps in my older life. I don't know, 15 years ago, I think would be probably close to the last time I've been on the system with food stamp stuff. Well, but she never got food stamps while living in my house.
Okay.
I got food stamps for me and my kids and grandkids at the time.
The way that it was phrased by her is that she was kind of a savior and she was providing. Yeah.
Yeah, and that I got mad at her when she said, I'm just so glad I could help. My brain ticked out. I was just like, what the hell? So I call my daughter and I ask her, Ashley, I'm just wondering if I can't remember something when Amber this, and I don't even have to finish. And it was like, she never had food stamps. What is she talking about? I tell her about it. On top of that, my daughter was only 18 years old at this point, and she was working at a Sonic drive-in. And when Amber and her brother were trying to fly home, their baggage was too heavy. So they would either had to have left some stuff at the airport, or they'd have to pay extra for a plane for the baggage. Didn't have nobody. So my daughter at 18 paid it for her, and she said that the foster parents would give it back to my daughter when she got home. Never got it back. Never got it back. This is the same girl that took in her mom several times when she had no place to go. But never once in the hundreds of thousands of dollars that she has made off of YouTube has she ever once to pay back that tiny little $60 thing that an 18-year-old child gave to her back then. You know what I mean?
And at 18,
so
$60,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so there's so much that you actually forget sometimes until something triggers that memory, or you go looking for that receipt and then you see the whole conversation. I'm just like, just wow.
Yeah.
And at times I've stopped watching her YouTube. Now I have seen what I thought to be every video she put out for years, right? And then there'd be times where I would have to stop watching. My whole entire family can tell you this, because I wanted to know Amber so bad. It was a void I had inside of me from the time she left when she was a baby. So I'm always trying, and I had to find out about Amber through YouTube. I would even tell Amber, I'm not just another YouTube follower. I'm your aunt. I shouldn't hear every detail of your life through YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm going to quit watching your videos. And if you want me to be in your life, you can let me know what's going on in your life. Well, instead of doing that, she would wait and then she'd come, are you watching my videos again yet? I told her no. I really wish she would. I even told her in this text, no, I'm not. I have to take care of my mental health. That's how much it was affecting me.
Yeah. Well, it kind of sounded like you didn't want this. You didn't want it to come to this.
No, absolutely not.
This whole like, oh, why is she bringing it online? Why is she airing our personal business? It didn't start out like this. It's just, this is you at the end of your rope.
Yeah, I could have done this years ago. I mean, I could have made some money off of YouTube by now, don't you think? I mean,
yeah.
So many people. But that's not the intention. Never was, never will be. Like, it's not that. I'm not jealous of Amber or her money. I live a very comfortable life. I don't need for anything. It's not about money at all. It's about her slowly killing herself, and I can't keep watching it. But yet, I was addicted to watching it, trying to help her. Yeah. I couldn't stop.
Is that kind of how you felt when you reached out to Emily? Was that you trying to help her?
It's just if I could get one, you know, like I still cannot, my brain cannot wrap around the fact. Let's even believe that, even though I could never, that she didn't really believe Emily was a feeder. Regardless, you know now.
Yeah.
And after that big blow up that they had, and Emily did what she did, and all this stuff online, the very next day, we're talking again. We're like, it was mine. And I don't know, it was like, it was the straw. It was like, well, I guess it was the realization that Amber really doesn't want to lose weight. And I truly have wasted decades trying to. Because
if she loses weight, she can't be a victim.
Yeah.
And that's her ultimate trump card.
Yeah. Yeah. The talk about, I don't know if she's still sober. That was just to get underneath my skin. I don't drink alcohol anymore. She knows it's a touchy situation topic, so she wanted to put that out there, saying that I'm doing this because I may not be sober. I'm sober. I smoke medical marijuana, and I dab it. They call it dabbing. Take it for what you want. That's what I do. That's all I do. I don't do prescription drugs. I don't do alcohol. I don't do anything but smoke medical marijuana.
All right.
And it's legal here, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
I would never, ever... Oh, she says that my sister has never smoked pot in her life. That's a lie. Why did she lie? Beyond me. What did she get from lying about that? My sister has smoked pot multiple times, but my sister does not like pot. It makes her paranoid. She don't like that feeling.
Yeah.
Why did she lie about it? I don't understand. It's always another issue, too. I am the only one in my family that had anything to do with this that is a firm believer that my sister should not be around alcohol.
Right.
Alcoholic in recovery, right? She comes over to my house, holiday parties, whatever it is, even when I was drinking, would never drink while my sister's here. And in fact, anyone coming over, I'd say, hey, we have band practice sometimes. My husband's a musician too, as a hobby. We have band practice at my house. And on those nights, we're definitely drinking nights. If we had him on a night that my sister may be by, it didn't start until after she left. I would never. Amber had my sister take her liquor stores to get those buzzball things. Like, who does that?
Yeah, really.
And you think that's bad enough? Wait till you hear this one. The Ozempic shot.
Uh-huh.
This caused a fight with me, Amber, and my mom. Amber was making my sister come over to give her Ozempic shots because she couldn't give them to herself.
Yeah, we know. She showed that in the vlog.
Okay, and my sister's a recovering addict from shooting up drugs.
Right.
Why
you know, well, there was actually
ask your mom to even hold a needle.
Yeah, there was actually a joke that your sister made in one of the vlogs, and she said something along the lines of, "I know my way around a needle."
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Mm.
She could have been triggered just one time from doing that. Why would you even ask?
Do you think that this was deliberate?
I don't know. It'd be easy to play victim again if my sister was to relapse, wouldn't it?
But I mean, taking her to have her take her to the liquor store. Do my injection. Like, was this kind of like a way of Amberlynn getting back at her mom?
It's a way of control. It's a way of Amber getting anyone to do anything for her. She loves it.
Mm.
She loves it.
Jeez.
When I heard about it, then I tell my mom, I am livid. I can't believe this. Why would she have my sister even around a needle, let alone shooting it into her body? Doesn't she see that can be a trigger? Blah, blah, blah. So then my mom mentioned it to them. And then, of course, my mom got on to because she brought it up. And I was like, tell them I said it. It's okay. It's just how I feel. I just think it's really weird.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate.
Yep.
I appreciate all the clarification, because from what Amberlynn has had to say, and I'm sure that she'll respond to this as well, and I'm sure she'll have her own side of the story, and know. But there were some things
maybe me and Amber need to get on a live and compare receipts and stories and see how that goes.
I mean, I'm happy to be the medium here, but I don't know if she's interested in talking with you.
Oh, probably not. Probably not.
Probably not, because there's nothing for her to get out of it,
No, she knows I'm done.
Yeah. Well, it looks like she just started her live stream now. And she put "aunt" in quotation marks. So I don't know if that is her disowning you or what, but.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, geez.
I hope so. I really do want it to be like over at the end of all this. But, yeah, she's very manipulative, so we'll see how that goes.
All right, Tammy. Well, maybe we'll see you again.
All right. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Okay. She's sniping. She's already live reacting? Oh, jeez. She's sniping again? She never tried to pay Crystal's parents back? No. Well, she probably thought, like, why do they need paid back? They don't need money. They're fine. Snipe Amber? Snipe Amber sniping me? Guys, that's crazy. Snipe Amber sniping me. Sniper no sniping. Sniper no sniping. Get Amber on a call. She has my phone number. Oh, God. Wiper no wiping. Wiper no wiping. Oh, my God. Mandy, thank you so much for sending in 10 gifted memberships during that whole conversation. So I think that was very helpful. I think that we got a lot of clarity. Some things that we were kind of wondering about, they got spoken on, cleared up by Tammy. Will we be seeing her again in the future? I don't know. But, appreciate her time. Appreciate her coming on here, sharing her story. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Get your Labubu a slushie. I still can't get over Pazuzu. Did Tammy randomly call you? No, she messaged me and said, she said, let's talk about November 1st. So she had to clarify that November 1st originally meant something to her. November 1st was when she got together with her now husband. And then later on, that became another important date. And then, they decided to share November 1st as a very special day to mean multiple things. But Amberlynn tried to bulldoze through that and say, no, she stole that from my mom. And that's not what happened at all. I hope Amber gets so mad that she raps again. She could have an album. Jordy has so many people watching than Amber. Well, I don't know. Amber is accusing me of being a sociopath. Well, from what I have heard, I have heard a lot of sociopathic tendencies and behaviors being communicated. So, I don't know. I could just hold up a mirror. She called me gray. Gray? What does that mean, gray? Tell her to make fun of my eyes again. I like it when she makes fun of my eyes. He's got crazy eyes. He's unhinged. She's rapping faster than Busta Rhymes, but I'm unhinged. She's putting Rap God to shame, but I'm unhinged. Take a sociopath test. She's already insulted your eyes. Oh, she got to it before me. Isn't sniping against YouTube's policy? I didn't think that it was. Crazy. So she's calling me names again. That isn't nice. I mean, I titled this stream, Amberlynn is making fun of me and calling me names. And she goes live during my stream to do just that. It's inappropriate. Rarity Gray. Oh, yeah. Rarity Gray. Jordy Gray. She's talking about your appearance. Mad Tarot, thank you. These streams help my anxiety. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Mad Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. Dude Goose, hello. Another contribution towards your legal fund that you may enjoy in your Labubu's piece. Much love from us. In Labubu, we trust. Thank you, Dude Goose. I appreciate that. Dawn Barn, hey. It's crazy to watch her blow up so quickly in real time. Wonder how big. I don't know, but the more that she and Emily don't talk, and the more that they fight, and the more that they're, on the outs from each other, I think that there's more of a likelihood that we would see a decline or maybe getting back on a GLP-1, and that's ultimately what we want. We want what's best for Amber, because that's what we care about on YouTube, right? We want what's best for Amber, and we care about justice. We want justice. Making fun of my appearance. This is just mean. Cyberbullying. I don't like being called names. That's not nice of her. That's cyberbullying. Will you strike her for harassment? Well, I mean, if she continues to call me names and she continues to be mean to me, I don't like having my feelings hurt. So I really wish that she wouldn't. you know? Cyrita, thank you for 8 months. Amber keeps saying that her aunt is stuck in the past, but Amber's constantly blaming everything on her childhood. Demon Pig, thank you. I've literally never heard Amber express gratitude or appreciation for anyone or anything. Come to think of it, I don't think I have either. Cupid's Bow, thank you. I read the perfect comment. It said, the aunt seems to fight like a real mother would for her child. Oh. Seems like she cared. You know what? If because that's just it. If people don't care, if people are if they're over something, if they're completely far removed from it mentally, they don't care to get animated. They don't care to argue. They don't care to share their stories. They don't care to bring up receipts. They don't talk about it. They ignore it. So the fact that they're arguing and that she's still trying to say something, it suggests to me that there's still some type of, I don't know, desire in there. There's some type of care. Jordy, at least you can drive around and walk to get your stuff. She can only walk to her apartment to get Amazon or DoorDash. Well, I don't know. I would encourage Amberlynn to get her driver's license. It's very, it's fun. It's fun. I would encourage her to get her driver's license, you know? Maybe she could eat takeout in random parking lots. She might like it. Cupid's Bow, thank you for 19 months. Steph, hey Steph. Do you think she's aware that she'd be voted the one if stranded on a deserted island with a group of other survivors? I think you know what I'm saying. Oh, interesting. A cannibalism scenario. I don't think I've ever received a super chat that had this in it. Thank you though, Steph. Rio, hello. Sitting at home on a Sunday, enjoying Jordy while feeding baby squirrels. Feeding the baby squirrels. Hey, somebody's got to do it. Thank you so much, Rio. The End. Hey, The End. Amber cried over Emily being supposedly blackmailed, but if you're 22 or under, blackmail is fine. A 22-year-old child. Demon Pig, thanks. Amber, after what she did to Rarity. That was so long ago. I'm not like that anymore. And then says to these people, they need to let it go. Not her admitting by saying that she doesn't care that Tammy got married on that day before it was her sister's day. Yeah, she got called out on it. Amberlynn tried to make it seem like she was imposing on the mom's soberversary when that day in November meant something to her before it did her own mom. So that was shitty. That was shitty. I mean, even if it was, I mean, we kind of had that like agreement in the chat of like, well, so what if she got married on the day, like, you know? But the fact that Amberlynn tried to twist that and make it into something, I don't know. That was a stunt that really just did not pan out for her. Sunset Soda, thank you. Catching up on your live at 1.5. Send my happy cat Gruffy well wishes. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that he's not eating. Hopefully he feels better. Fingers crossed for you, Sunset. Barry, hey Barry, nice to see you. I'm 25. I never learned how to do stuff like this. I despise cheating as well, but some women are unalived for trying to leave these kinds of relationships. She could have been put into serious harm. Yeah, she could have. Really appreciate that, Barry. Thank you. Nice to see you again. Mama Exhausta, thank you for your membership. I'm bummed out. I'll need to leave and join the replay later. Oh boy. When you see this later, you certainly have a lot to catch up on. Frantic Yak, thank you so much. We all know Amber would never air someone's dirty laundry out of anger, spite, or revenge. Yeah, never. No, never. Angel, thank you. How much do you want to bet that when the nameless someone who told Amberlynn that the girls who stay in DV relationships are lazy was Amberlynn projecting onto her aunt? That whole situation is just very, I don't know, it makes me shudder. Olivia, hello. She rationalized talking to Danielle because her wife was ABUSIV, but when Aunt Tammy does it, she somehow has the moral high ground and leverages it against her. Personally, I don't remember it ever being suggested that Danielle's wife was that way. I could be wrong. That could have been said, but every time that I remember Danielle's wife being talked about, it was in the context of she just like it was a functional relationship. They weren't happy, you know, whatever. Anna, thank you for 11 months. Nearly 1 year. It's been a roller coaster. It has been. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Anna. Appreciate that. 11 months. Mackenzie, hey. She acts like she wasn't just involved in someone's marriage not too long ago. I know, taking the moral high ground here for Aunt Tammy and her decision to move on from her abusive marriage. When not even a year ago, she was on Life 360 looking at Brittany. Addie, hello. She's conveniently leaving out that she was Erica's mistress. Conveniently. Candy Cane, hey. For Jordy's social media manager, Les Boo Boo. Oh my god, Les Boo Boo. Les eat. Les eat, Les Boo Boo. Mojo, thank you. Donations must be sent through a legitimate Labubu charity. You're breaking the law. I'm sorry. You're right. I'll show the receipts. I will show the receipts. Send more money to my PayPal, though. Toasty, thank you. Didn't Amber admit to not liking her mom at this age, and that's why she never helped her or wrote her, but she said that she would blackmail another woman for her mother? Yeah. Well, I think I guess, I don't know, if I'm trying to understand from her perspective, I guess it's because they were kind of hot and cold. Sometimes they were talking, sometimes they weren't. Notice how Tammy didn't blame her mom for telling Mama Lynn everything in her life because she knows her mom doesn't have much else to talk about. Yeah, and I mean, even though these two sisters aren't talking right now, I mean, if your one daughter talks to the mom and then the mom talks to the other daughter, I mean, don't you think that the conversations are going to overlap? Sad Cortex, thank you. I just wanted to send a super chat to say Amber's so disgusting and smug in this live. I need a drink. I'm going to need a new Fresca soon. I agree, Sad Cortex. Bunny, thank you so much. Was looking forward to the stream all day. Thank you, Bunny. Appreciate you being here tonight. Caitlin, hello. Amber was a child at 22, but Abby's old enough. I think that Abby's 20, or was 20. She might be 21 now. I'm not sure. Bok Choy Bunny, thank you. Those poor pets. She's the worst. Love from Australia. I know. There aren't a lot of winners in Girl World, but a lot of people do lose. Bunny, thank you so much for your membership. Thank you, Bunny TC. Deanna Tenbrok-Levitsky, hello. She said that Tammy sharing her story is negative to her mom's sobriety, but she's been trashing her mom for over 10 years. Well, Amber doesn't see it as trashing. She sees it as sharing her own story. You know, it's not trashing anyone. It's just sharing how it made her felt. And the mom getting trashed is a side effect. Ingrid, hello. Remember to like the stream, or Goral will tongue pop in your face while you try to sleep tonight. If you guys wouldn't mind pressing the thumbs up button on the stream, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Ingrid. Leams, thank you so much for your prime. Gus, thank you again. Heyo, Gus. Pineapple, thank you for all those bits. She went live for 8 minutes after the first ant comment, and she says that she doesn't watch. She doesn't watch. What are you talking about? You're out of your mind. Born Dreamer, thank you for 6 months. I would like to transfer my membership to the Labubu. I will let them know. Chubby Dumpling, thank you. This is the real Amber. This is what all of her exes have said. How she treated, how she spoke to them, how she would react if contradicted. The real Amber, y'all. The real Amber is coming out. Victoria, thank you. Amber turning so red it looks like she's morphing into the pink Labubu. I don't know. Do you guys think that they have the same skin tone? I mean, I'm gray. I'm gray. But I don't know. Labubu, Amberlynn, maybe. Panlore, thank you. You should see my collection of Labubus. I bought too many on Pop Mart drops that I need to sell a bunch. Thanks for all the entertainment. Oh my god, you have too many? Oh, well, that's a good problem to have. Thank you, Panlore. Pineapple, thank you so much for the additional bits. And the gifted memberships. Guys, let's get some pineapples in the chat on Twitch. Thank you so much, Pineapple. I appreciate you expanding the Twitch community. Tammy Reamy, thank you, Tammy Reamy. And she spent all the time trying to convince us that she wasn't like this. She's exposing herself. Yeah, kinda. Oh, jeez. Elven Princess, thank you for 14 months. I appreciate that. You've been around a while. Thank you. Maybe it's Cluster. Thank you for 2 months. QLR is bitter about you having Tammy on, but not her when she offered. Clout Goblin. Oh. When I still see that, I still think of Amber for some reason, because I think ALR, QLR, Quirky Love Rose. Oh, yeah. My advice to Quirky Love Rose is that if she is interested in continuing to be in the mud, if she's interested in being a focal point in a drama community, she would be a lot more successful if she didn't come across as trying to do so deliberately. She just needs to let it happen naturally. Rice Noodles, thank you. Now I see why I wanted your Labubu. I'm DIY. Oh my god, you DIY'd your own Labubu? Well, somebody said that they were crocheting one. Hi, Teresa. Sarah Bell, thank you. Amber has a typical American family. Yes, for anyone that does not live in the United States, this is what all American families are like. This is how we all operate. Serpent, thank you. Your Labubu is giving Peppermint Butler energy. You know, they actually make a Peppermint Butler stuffed animal. Should I get my hands on it? I love Peppermint Butler. Jessica, thank you. Tammy, Aunt Tammy, hide your kids, hide your cats. Hide your kids, hide your cats. They're coming for everybody out here. Tiff, thank you. First time I've caught you live. Well, thank you so much for catching me, Tiff. Appreciate that. I love being caught. Waffle stomping Ambi, thank you. Mental gymnastics, the most exercise they're getting. Wow. The floor routine would wipe Simone Biles across the floor. I mean, seriously. Tammy, thank you so much again. Sunset Soda, hi. I named my cat Harper, and my daughter Harper didn't stop me. I even named my original character Harper before I knew my half-sister. Stole wasabi. I didn't steal wasabi. Scottish lass, thank you. Wasabi's original name was Chaplin. It was definitely stolen. Yeah, I remember Chaplin. Velvet Kraken, thank you so much. Just because I love Jordy and the community. Thank you so much, Velvet. Courtney Martin, hello. I appreciate these videos. You're awesome. I really appreciate the kind words. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Brian Cook. Hey, Brian. Nice to see you. It's been a couple days. Thank you so much for sending that in. Can't read that out loud because we don't talk about animals on here anymore. Plague Nurse, thank you so much. You drive a... No, I don't drive a van. I don't know why she said that I drive a van. I don't drive a van. Katie, hey Katie, thank you. Long-time watcher, first-time chatter. Lucky enough to get a gifted membership. Wanted to say thanks. Have a good stream. See you later, replay gang. Oh, and what a replay it will be, Katie. Thank you so much. Sunset, hey. The van was the PA license plate that was stalking her. She mixed it up, y'all. She was thinking back to those horror days of seeing a PA license plate in Kentucky. Liz hiking, thank you. Jordy, you drive. You win over Amber regardless. I'm just doing my part. Just doing my part as an American driver's. As an American citizen with a driver's license, I am just doing my part. Hamantha, thank you. Did she just admit to watching your channel? Yeah, Amberlynn watches Oh Lordy More Jordy. If you guys didn't know, I have a second channel on YouTube. It's called Oh Lordy More Jordy. Amberlynn is a fan of it, and you should be too. Amanda, thank you. A tithe for our green-eyed freak. Love you. You know what? You forgot unhinged in that super chat. Might have to do that over again. Thank you, though, Amanda. Kimby, hello. I would love to embroider her rap on a hoop. I would love to have all of that typed out, printed, framed. Oh, that would be great. Because you have no life and all you do is play World of Warcraft and eat takeout in parking lots. Tammy, thank you so much for subscribing to More Jordy. Eep, hi Eep. Green Eye Gang, I think you have nice eyes. Well, thank you so much for not finding my eyes creepy and crazy. Ursinate, thank you so much for 19 months. Oh my gosh, 19-monthers are coming in. I love it when you find a way to promote your second channel. It's a great time. Making lemonade out of lemons. Thank you, Ursinate. The enemy of Gorals everywhere. Thank you. So the leg swelling was a lie. Sit and swell. Sit and swell. Oh my god, sit and swell might be the best thing to come out of tonight's stream. Sit and swell. Oh my goodness. Fairy, thank you. Thankfully, my sleep schedule's ruined, and I managed to catch you live at 2 a.m. in Germany. Oh, well, happy to have you here. I hope that you I hope that you get enough sleep for tomorrow. Don't let me deter you from that. Maybe we'll see on the replay. Away from Sirens, thank you. Cold Breeze and the Pink Labubu are currently my favorite side characters. Honestly, I could agree with that. The Cold Breeze, yeah. Yeah. Definitely. C Styles, thank you. All hail the doomsayer Labubu, bringer of chaos to the big one who escaped the Lazuzu. The Lazuzu. Oh my god. Too funny, C Styles. Danielle, thank you. She's all bark and no bite. She wouldn't dare do this with you face to face. Well, the odds of me ever seeing Amberlynn face to face are very slim because it's hard to see someone that only opens up their apartment door to bring in a package or bring in a bag. So, no, I don't think that she would in person either, but hey, who knows? Maybe she would. Jordy's Pink Labubu, thank you for your super chat. Clover Cat, hello. I just had the biggest Taco Bell meal ever listening to you. Thanks for the eating content. Oh my gosh. I used to watch a lot of videos of Trisha Paytas going through drive-thrus, and I would eat dinner to those. I used to really like that. Thank you, Clover. That was all pre-Girl World. KBK, hello. I hope she never knows peace. I hope she sees Jordy's face and that Pink Labubu in her dreams every night. Do you think that I'm living up there rent-free? Oh. Along with everything else going on, you really think that I take up do you think that I might be the reason Amber only gets 2 hours of sleep tonight? I doubt it. I think she'll be just fine. Mojo, thank you so much. Pineapple, thank you again. If she sues you, the courtroom will be packed with Amber haters. gosh. More coverage than the Diddy trial. Nick Gross, thank you. Just got back in from a Together and Weapons double feature. Oh my god, I want to see Weapons too. So I'm watching Together later tonight, and then I'm hopefully getting to see Weapons sometime next weekend. So I'm looking forward to it. That's awesome, Nick Gross. Thank you so much for sharing. I highly recommend both movies. All right, that's awesome. I love horror. Z Mindful Mosaic, thank you so much. You have been a source of joy during a hard time. Well, I am glad to hear that I am able to be some sort of respite for you, a source of entertainment. I love hearing that. Thank you. Chubby. Hey, Chubby. She loves all this, just like Chantal. Her behavior is being positively reinforced by more money and attention. She'll continue on this path just like Chantal. $0 for Ozempic and all the money for lawyers. Well, I don't think that Amberlynn is very motivated financially at this point on YouTube. In terms of all of this going on, I think that she would rather it not happen than her have an opportunity to make money off of it. Maybe in the past she would have felt differently about it, but I think nowadays, I think that Amberlynn is okay with putting 2-3 videos up a week, paying her rent, getting by. She doesn't need these explosive live streams to make thousands off of. She's just kind of over it at this point. My personal opinion. But regardless, it's happening and she is financially benefiting from it. As am I. Jade Blue, hello. Nothing better than coming over to a Geordie Live after a bad day. BP Diddy will never bring us down. BP Diddy. Oh my God. JJ, thank you. What an amazing birthday gift. Happy birthday, JJ. Oat milk, and I didn't know that I was going to talk to her. I mean, she messaged me during the stream, and she just said, "Hey, I have more to say." We didn't plan that at all. Oat milk coffee, thank you. My boyfriend waits every day for an update on all this. He always asks if I'm listening to the little sassy man on the screen. My name is also Abby. No, not that one, thankfully. What did that little sassy man have to say today? That's too funny. Thank you so much, Oat Milk. I am happy that I am a part of your household. Oh no, Angel, hello. Amber's so pissed she's gonna pop like a Left 4 Dead boomer. Left 4 Dead. Okay, I don't know what Left 4 Dead is. I'm sorry. That's probably bad. I probably should. Is that HBO show? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know things. Banana, thank you. The Labubu came through again today. I know. Conjuring up madness. Anastasia, thank you so much. Graveyard, hello. Like the stream and subscribe to the channel. If you guys would do both of those things, I and Graveyard would appreciate it. Lindsay Cook, thank you. What doesn't make sense about Amber being upset was that the wedding was on the soberversary. It's that Amber wasn't even celebrating her mom either. Well, I don't think that they were talking at that point. Oh, that's what you mean. That's what you mean. I think, oh, yeah. I'm not going to celebrate your wedding on my mom's soberversary, but she wasn't even talking to the mom at the time anyway. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Aisha. Hey, Aisha, nice to see you again. I just got back from a Europe trip, and this is all crazy. Amber's aunt for the win. Oh my gosh. Well, welcome back. I hope that you had an excellent vacation. It's nice to see you again, Aisha. It definitely has been a few weeks. I hope you've been well. Chris Allen. Hey there. I can't tell who is working more, Jordy with the tea or Karina with the recaps. Oh my gosh. I don't know either. Brittany, thank you for 3 months. The ability of Jordy to keep us fed in this economy is unmatched. Remember to like the stream and to thank him, girls. You guys don't have to thank me. I appreciate that, Brittany. Thank you so much for being here for 3 months. Shani and oh snap, it's Jenna. Thank you so much for your Prime membership, guys. Welcome to Twitch. V Yaps, hello. Tammy's receipts are the real files that need to be released. She said that she's only going to talk about receipts as it becomes necessary. She's not going to She's not going to just release text messages. She's not going to just put a bunch of screenshots out on her social media. If Amberlynn says something and she needs to tell it like it is and say, "Oh, but what about this?" That's how she plans on using it. More of a reference than a just, a pot of tea that she's going to spill. Purple Talons, thank you for 18 months. I am a DV survivor. Leaving my partner was hard. I was lucky to have great parents. Tammy, you're a strong woman. Never change. Thank you so much for sharing that, Purple Talons. Appreciate you being around for a very long time on my channel. I appreciate you saying that. Porcahontas, hello. Jordy doing an amazing interview. Tammy, please spill all the tea. Well, I don't know. If Amberlynn keeps reacting the way that she does and she can't get a hold on her emotions, Tammy just might. Bailey, hey Bailey. She never tried to pay back Crystal's parents. Oh, sorry, I read that one earlier. Yeah, she felt she didn't need to. They have money. Why do they need money from me? Baseline Junkie, thank you for 2 months. Love you, George. Thanks for bringing the messiness yet again. Hey, like I told Tammy last time, anytime that she wants to come on here and talk, I'm always happy to have her. Zebra Girl, thank you so much. Lilith, appreciate your membership. Hello. Ingrid is interested. Thank you. We both started on Labubu's the same time. Love your channel and you. You're a delight. Thank you so much for the very kind words. I appreciate the compliment, Ingrid. Yep, I am. I'm kind of getting into them. I hope that they release a new series soon because I mean, right now they have like just like the plain colored ones. They have like the tie dye ones, and then they have the ones that sit down. So I don't know. Are they going to release more? I hope it's a trend that lasts. Fifi, thank you. Did I miss leg or tum tum? Oh, you know what? We never got to that. I don't know. Do you guys want to keep going?
Get your head out your fucking ass. I literally told you.
No, but I know now she wants to be with the feeder. So
Does anyone know what timestamp the leg is? When she does the little dance and she says, "Oh, did you guys see that?" If anyone has a timestamp, I would really appreciate it. Lauro, hey Lauro. Amber said that she had to pay more for that flight because of fat phobia. So that was another lie. Tammy spilled it was because of luggage being too heavy. Oh, wow. So Amber said that that flight was originally because they said that she weighed too much and she needed to pay more because the airline was fat phobic when really it was her luggage. God. It's around 56 minutes. Oh, so wait, 1 hour, 56 minutes or just 56 minutes?
mad at my mom, so I couldn't talk to you. Like,
No, it's the other way around, bro. You're mad at my mom. That's the word. It's crackling. It's scratchy now. It's because I got loud and I clapped loud. Sorry.
waiting, and I kept waiting, thinking, how I dreamt of this day. That's what you guys don't understand. I dreamt of this right here. My sister to be clean and sober. It was beyond my dreams. Beyond. My
But you ruined it.
sister exceeded my dreams in that. And then when I found out Amber was moving
How old is she? She is emotionally immature. She's very emotionally immature. She's like in her 40s.
here,
She's like in her 40s. She's 54. It's at 56 minutes. Well, I'm at 56 minutes. I haven't seen it yet.
we're talking dream coming true. I thought everything was going to change. I thought we would diet together. We would walk together. I could be the person she needed. Finally.
Exactly. I've been here. When I hugged her goodbye on Thanksgiving, I was like, I can't wait to see you again. You should come over. She never took the steps into doing so. Like crazy pants eraser from her life. Oh, I'm done, Zoe. I'm done from any of these bitches. I'm so fucking done. And yes, I just called my aunt a bitch. That was very freeing. I'm not gonna lie. Like genuinely, like this is crazy behavior because not only the audio is still messing up. We would diet together is a weird thing to do with your niece. It's like I showed you guys proof. Like I genuinely showed you guys proof. I'm the one who kept reaching out to her. Like, I really think you should go to therapy after all this. It's a lot. It is a lot. It genuinely is. And the fact that I even forgave her for everything that she did on Kiwi Farms back in 2019.
You just passed it right before Tammy called. Okay, well, I mean, I went back to 56 minutes and I didn't see it. Chillery, hello. Family talking like they think they know me or something. Aunt Tammy about to feel that cold breeze coming. Oh my gosh, Chillery. The lyrics on her new album, huh? Slow it down. It's more like 54 minutes. Okay. Maybe they meant hour 56? I don't know.
She didn't even say happy birthday.
I mean, I'm happy to pull up the clip itself on Twitter. It's just I kind of wanted to watch it from the live stream. The breeze. She's currently claiming on her stream that the grandma is not a reliable narrator as she doesn't remember.
But I know now she wants to be with the feeder. So obviously she doesn't want to ever lose weight and she's going to die of obesity. So once I can swallow that pill, I can...
What did you say to my mom today? You want to know something that she said to my mom today? She literally straight up said, "You're going to be the first one boo-hooing when your daughter dies." Who the fuck says that to their sister? You're going to be the first one boo-hooing when your daughter dies. That's not a normal thing to say to someone that you love. That is not a normal thing to say to someone that you love, no matter how mad you are. Because you know who's going to be the second one boo-hooing? Probably her. Probably her. But it's going to be fake. At least my mom's boo-hooing is going to be real. And Auntie, you're kind of fat too. I mean, we're kind of a fat family, okay? Besides my grandma, she's skinny. My grandma is skinny. But like, hop off it. Literally hop off it. Like, you're not better than me just because you weigh less than me. And I never said I wanted to be with the feeder, it feeder. I'm so tired of that word. Oh my God.
Start moving on and like truly letting the dream die.
Okay. Well, I don't know what the timestamp is, so I'm more than happy to pull it up here on Twitter. Evie, someone in our chat, actually tweeted it.
Loud. My octaves go up.
So as you can kind of see here, at one point during the stream, Amberlynn shifts to the side, and you can kind of see that she is Winnie the Pooh. She is in full Winnie the Pooh garb. So that's crazy. That's wild that this is happening, that this is occurring. Yeah. History has been made. I mean, yeah. I mean, is there a towel down? Or is she on is there a couch? Or is there just a chair? I don't know. That poor couch. I hope that there's at least a towel down. Well, I had heard it been suggested that there perhaps was maybe one of Twinkie's how Twinkie utilizes what she utilizes in that living room. Perhaps it's kind of the same thing. Maybe. So I hope that there's enough to go around. I hope that Twinkie has her supply. Because if Twinkie has to rely on those as the main means of going number one, you know, she needs a supply of them.
Up a little bit. Loud. My octaves go up a little bit. Loud.
Addie, thank you for 2 months. So much has happened in the 2 months since you took my membership. but I'll always be proud to be a shorty. I am happy to hear that, Addie. Thank you so much for being a part of things. Angel, thank you. Amber trying so hard to seem as unbothered as you. You're laughing about her insulting you, and she's got veins popping. Does she? Veins popping? Well, I don't like to hear that. But you know what I also don't like? I don't appreciate being made fun of. I don't appreciate the name calling, Amberlynn. Gray. Unhinged. Crazy. It's not nice of her to say that. Prison Becky, thank you so much. Handy Fam, hello. She's calling you Gray because she wants you to get lost. Oh my god. Like Rarity Gray. She's calling me Gray because she wants me to get... That's a good one. That's a good one, Hanny. Oh my gosh. Becca on the brink. Thank you, Becca. I'm in recovery currently doing a GLP-1. I can be around alcohol when there's a reason, like a wedding next weekend. When you work a program, you can do these things. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're making progress with it. That is awesome to hear, Becca. Thank you so much for sharing. I hope you have a really nice time next weekend. Jordy, make the loop stop. Why? Why? Prison Becky wants to ask, where's Rarity? What did you do? What did you do to Rarity? She didn't do anything to Rarity. She would never put Rarity in harm's way. If she wanted to buy more time in Wisconsin, she just would have made up some stupid excuse about her leg. Prison Becky. Lucid Lullaby, thank you. She just can't accept that we care so much. We do. I care a lot. You know, there's a movie called I Care a Lot. We do care a lot. So, I mean, anytime she comes on here and says, like, you're obsessed with me. Yes. And we're happy to admit it. Beauty School Dropout, thank you so much. Thanks for being a green-eyed monster. You're welcome, Beauty School Dropout. World of Goralcraft, thank you. That screenshot of Amber is giving Henry Hoover vibes. Oh my gosh. Sad Cortex, thanks again. Since we all know Amber isn't watching reaction channels, it's just crazy to see how she goes live right after you're chatting with Aunt Tammy. Yeah, I think it was just a coincidence. I don't think that you're onto something here, Sad Cortex. I just think that this is a coincidence. I'm sorry. Poison Pink, thank you so much for 11 months. I woke up to renew my membership. I got engaged. Big, awkward, lumpy space princess heart hands. Oh my god, I love LSP. Congratulations. That's awesome, Poison Pink. Have a happy engagement. Becca on the brink, thank you again. Amber would do well with a 12-step program because that is her problem. She has all the key aspects of it being active in it. I don't know a lot about it, but I think a lot of you have written off Amber as hopeless. Angry Katie, thank you. Karina's video about your legal defense was amazing. My legal defense. I'll have to listen to it. Thank you, Katie. No Bagged Lunch Lynn, thank you. She reminds me of Pugsley in that shirt. I think that Pugsley has been compared before, yeah. So I think that we were like around the 2-hour mark. So we are not going to finish this. There's about 40 minutes left. So, I mean, I don't know when Amberlynn officially stops reacting. I think it's... Maybe we'll start with this tomorrow. Because after this, I don't think that there's a phone call. There's a phone call that she has with her mom. So maybe we'll start with that tomorrow and then we'll jump into the new stuff. Michelle Alonzo, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. K-Bear, hello. How can a 23-year-old law student, when they're a child, oh, I'm sorry, young adult. Yeah, a 23-year-old child. Churro Squirrel, thank you. The only bar that the Honorable Judge Amberlynn has passed was the salad bar. Oh my god, the Honorable Lynn. Genesis, hello. I feel like Emily's trying to have a harem of obese women fighting on and off. It's how she breaks down the confidence of all her targets. She wants a whole army, huh? Just call her Daenerys, huh? Rach Danderfield, thank you. Amberlynn wanting her auntie to be silent, dehumanizing. Now it's my turn. Deborah, thank you so much for the super sticker. Kara, hi. It's weird that you eat food in parking lots, but her and Emily would sit in a car for hours while her girlfriend would talk to other women talking shit on her. Hey, they were smoking cigarettes too. They had a purpose for sitting in that car. Mama Exhausta, thank you. I ended up never leaving the live. I'm so glad I was around to witness all of this. Me too. Thank you so much, Mama. Appreciate that. Test Monkey, thank you so much. This is perfect background noise to write smut to. If you say so. Ingrid, thank you so much for your membership. Hot Cheeto, thank you so much for the donation. This is for a new Labubu. Okay. Woo, thank you so much, Hot Cheeto. Fat Menace, thank you. The next family reunion is going to be really awkward. I know, they're going to need quite the catering order to put up with this. Jazz Cheney, thank you. She reminds me of Tuttle from American Dad. Tuttle. I don't know if I know Tuttle. Roger, Klaus. No, I don't know Tuttle. Huh. Pop Heart, thank you. Pink Labubu gave me brain rot last night. I made some Pink Labubu fan art. My wife sent it to you on Instagram because I'm shy. All hail Pink Labubu. I'll have to check that out. Thank you so much. Oh my god. I love the fan art. Jade, hello. What should I name my Squishmallow? Whatever you want to name it. C Styles, hello. I wonder what the statute of limitations is in Oklahoma since Amber not only admitted to blackmail, but like a supervillain, her motive as well. The statute of limitations. Oh boy. Lawyers are getting in girl world, y'all. iMac, thank you so much. I appreciate your tithe to the Pink Labubu. Labubu heart hands back to you, iMac. And thank you for those so much for those gifted memberships earlier. Chest Pain Girly Pop, thank you for your prime. Clarice, hi Clarice. Girls lose lots of things, but weight isn't one of them. Losing everything. Except weight. Nerdstra, thank you for your Twitch. Hello, thank you. Mini Daydream, thank you. I'm listening to both streams at the same time. I could never explain this to anyone besides my best friend. Love you, Jord. Thank you, Mini Daydream. Appreciate that. Duel. You're watching both streams at the same time. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine trying to keep up. Monger, thank you. I've been trying to get that Pink Labubu for so long. You better appreciate him. Her. It's pink, so it's clearly a girl. Duh. Pink equals girl. Blue equals boy. Moron. That one kid, thank you so much. As a fellow green eye, brown hair person that wears glasses, I don't know where I was going with this, but hi, I messed up 2 of my fingers playing softball today, so I guess I have to take time off of work. That's really what makes most sense. You know, take the whole week off. Thank you so much, that one kid. I appreciate that. I hope you feel better. Girlcraft, thank you. Honey, you got a cold breeze coming. Yeah, she doesn't have a big storm coming. She's got a cold breeze coming. Oat Milk, thanks again. Some rap names for you. Notorious B.I.G. Little Way In. I like that one the best. Little Way In. Fatty Scent. Puff Pastry Daddy. Little Snack X. I'm going to go with Little Way In. Timothy, thank you so much. The surprise guest is why you will be a great cult leader. Oh, I thought it was because of my excellent punch making skills. Make sure you guys get a cup on the way out. Princess Pirate Pickle Pants, thank you so much. The sad part is this woman after woman after woman after woman after woman after woman of generational yeah. How does the cycle end? Stellum, thank you so much for those bits. I really appreciate it. You found me through Eugenia. Oh my gosh. I can imagine the other content you've been accustomed to, because it's wildly different from that. Kibby, hello. She shows us texts from Tammy, but not Facebook messages. Her receipts suck. Yeah. I look, she heart reacted to my photo back in December. I have receipts. It kind of sounds like Tammy's the one with the receipts. Hibiscus, thank you. The beanbag's definitely in a hurry. Hey now. Jernicern, hello. Thank you so much for the timestamp. Chris Allen, thank you. Have you ever noticed that she's rearranging her living room for 5 weeks now? How slow is she? Well, she took 3 months with help. She took 3 months to pack up her apartment in Kentucky, so. Yeah, she broke up with Jade in July, but then didn't end up leaving until I think it was October. So, give her time. Polish chick, thank you. I don't think Amber knows what an octave is. Maybe just an Octavia. Maybe. Octavia. Zozo, hello. Imagine needing that much momentum just to scoot. Oh my god. Scootgate. Oh my god. When I think of that word, I think of dogs scooting. Brandy, hello. Have you named your Labubu? I vote Boober because she's Hamber's worst nightmare. I'm also 4'10". Being a shorty feels appropriate. The under 5 foot club, huh? No, I don't think I have named her. I don't know. World of Warcraft, thank you. You mean you won't finish us? No, I don't think that we're gonna finish here. I mean, I think that we're just gonna end it right after this, and then pick up with the phone call tomorrow, and then we'll jump into the new stuff. Erin Elizabeth, thank you. In her old videos, she said that needing money at the airport was for a second seat, and she got food stamps for the first time in Arizona with Casey after she was at Tammy's. Oh, so already getting called out on the lies about the food stamps. Why am I not surprised? Oh, my goodness. All right, everybody. Well, that is going to be it for our Sunday night live stream. Kind of crazy. Kind of took us again in a direction that I wasn't expecting. There is not much rest of this stream. I mean, I know that when she points the camera up at the ceiling like this, it's when she does a speaker phone call with her mom. So I'm thinking maybe we skip through this last portion of 10 minutes, or maybe we'll do it, who knows. And then we'll get into the phone call, and then we'll move on from there. But yeah, that's all we're really going to cover for tonight. Really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for everything that was sent in. Another fun time was had, I hope.